I might have a toast with you. I'm feeling good, I'm feeling great, I'm terrific. We ain't taking no losses, we winning. Undefeated, check the percentage.
Yo, what's good, man? Shout out everybody in the building. I got my brother with me, Mel, man, the football nerd himself. And we're going to talk about some Ravens, Vikings, and what we saw out there today. I mean, there were some positives. I know that may sound crazy to some people, but there were some positives, even though we only scored, 3 points, 13-3, man. We fall to the Baltimore Ravens. First of all, how you feeling though, Mel, man?
Yeah, man. How's it going? What's going on, Skull Nation? Mixed feelings, man. You know, but I'll just keep it there for now. We can expound, but mixed feelings.
Yeah, we'll get to it, man. There's plenty to go around, man. Plenty to go around for the needy. You understand me, man? There's a lot going on. I'm gonna be real with you. The season is right around the corner, and the expectations for me definitely, I raised the bar this year, man. Like I do every year. I feel like I always raise it a little higher and higher each year. And the team for me, man, like what we saw today, although there may be a couple positives, the team kind of let me down a little bit, man. I ain't gonna lie. And mainly on the offensive side of the ball. This ain't even about to be about McCarthy right here. This about to just be more about the offense in general. Like, it don't even matter who the quarterback is. And I know Wes Phillips was calling the plays today, so I know that's the built-in excuse maybe, is that, hey, well, you know, Kevin O'Connell passed it on to Wes Phillips to call the plays. And this goes to, you know, this also is a point we can touch on, Mel, is a lot of times during the season, as fans, we'll say, man, Kevin O'Connell, give up the play calling. Like, you don't need to be calling the plays, give it up. Well, y'all kind of saw if he was to give it up, that's the guy he giving it up to, what you saw today. You know what I'm saying? And I know it was the 2s and the 3s, but the shit was suspect in my opinion, man. I ain't gonna lie. How you feeling, man, about the play calling all around, man?
Yeah, play calling very questionable. It wasn't there were situations, and you're spot on that. And obviously we see why certain people have certain jobs, certain people aren't play callers, why certain moves are made how they are. Yeah, Phillips definitely is not the best play caller in my book. He's one of those super predictable guys. He's not creative. You know, he was just predictable. I knew what he was going to do the whole time.
Yeah.
You know, even when we got down to the red zone, you know, we were like right at the 2 and we just couldn't get it in. I knew he was going to run on the downs. He was going to run, and I just knew what he was going to do. And, you know, we got to get creative. I thought first down, on a first down there, most of the time you'll get a run on like a first down. You know, and just give me like a play action bootleg rollout out the back where, you know, with the 2 receivers coming from over here. Give me something creative with a short range, short yardage kind of situation. Doesn't have to be predictable all of the time, you know. So I think KO would have did something else. He would have mixed it up, but they were just predictable down there, and they just couldn't get it in. They ran it a couple of times, and they tried something else, and they got stopped a couple of times.
Yeah, and we could talk about the one that everybody's talking about, man. And I kind of want your opinion on this. And just so you know, man, this isn't me trying to put you on the spot. I know you lean JJ McCarthy, bro. You know what I mean? And we got plenty other creators that lean JJ McCarthy. As you know, I'm somebody who was leaning heavy JJ McCarthy until recently. You know, and it's all right to change your opinion, bro. Like, you could always change your mind. That's fine as a fan, bro. We have players that we all in on, and then you see certain things, and then you just kind of like, you know what? I just admit I was wrong. Now, I still could be wrong on saying I was wrong too, though. So, and I'm aware of that. Like, I'm aware that the chances are probably slim, but there is a possibility that JJ could come in at some point and turn into the franchise quarterback and take us to the Super Bowl where we all want to go. But let's talk about that throw, Mel. Or what are you going to say first? Go ahead.
No, I was gonna give you flowers, man. That's why I rock with you, man. That's honesty right there. You got people who are just like, I'm here and I'm never moving over here because this is where I'm at, even if I'm wrong. And
Yeah.
I'm 100% wrong. I said what I said crowd. You know,
Yeah.
it's
Nah,
like you
fact.
got to keep it honest. You know, my thing is if he's stinking, I'll let him know. Hey, you're stinking. I keep it a buck about JJ, even though I'm a JJ guy, and I do have some criticism.
Yeah.
I just hate
Yeah.
those. I'm dying on this hill, people. You know, it's like, come on, keep it a buck.
Yeah. Nah, facts, bro. Like I'm just like I was dying on the hill at last year around this time. I was dying on the JJ Hill. I was telling everybody, hey, bruh, I don't care what you talking about. JJ's the dude. Watch, he's about to set the league on fire. Boy's a winner. Boy, this, boy, that. And then we saw the season transpire, and then I kind of stepped back a little bit and was like, am I jumping the gun? And now, man, year 3, bruh, like we seeing practice, we hearing about practice reps, we hearing that, well, JJ won this and JJ won that. But when I think about that, I'm like, okay, it's weird that we hear that about practice, but every time we get an opportunity to see it actually transpire in the game, we seem to get different results. And I'm like, yo, what the hell really going on, man? Like, is he doing it or is he not doing it, man? Today was a day where I think a lot of JJ supporters finally was like, bro, I can't defend this dude, bro.
Yeah.
Where you at
Okay.
today, man? I know you watched the whole game, bro. I just want to know after today where you at with JJ.
I mean, like, hold your horses. Sheesh. It's
Oh,
the
yeah.
preseason. He's not running with the starters. He's like,
Okay.
hold your horses, bro. Listen. You know what? I did kind of, glanced at everybody, at a few people to kind of see, oh my God, he's back at it. I think he's back at 90-10 again, as far as the JJ Hayden. Like,
Yeah.
it's back at 90-10, man. It's
Yeah.
over with. It's like, come on, bro. It's the preseason. I saw some good things. I just listen. This is what I have. This is what my big criticism lies. He was playing like he was playing. It's like a few. There was some plays where he was off a couple times. I saw some good things, but he held onto the ball too long. I don't like that. I
Yeah.
don't, and that's where I thought that he adjusted to the speed of the NFL, and that he improved that part of his game. Maybe it's because he was playing with the 2s and 3s or whatever. But
Yeah.
there was a couple plays where he held onto the ball, like that play that he got injured. I knew he was injured, just how he was limping after that. It was over. The guy, went for his lower leg. He wasn't the same after that. But he had some good throws. He had some good throws, man. Like, just hold your horses, man. Like, I'm still a JJ supporter. I still believe in the kid. Like, I don't know why people expect him to be Tom Brady. He's not Tom Brady. He's improved tremendously. He has to play. Like, he has to play. And it's still too early to write him off. And I guess because he didn't perform like Tom Brady, even though he's been whooping Kyler all year, but he has to be perfect. So this is what it is with JJ. He has to be perfect and still get criticized. If he mess up 1 or 2 times, it's over with. It's back to 90-10. I just don't think it's fair how he's being treated, man. Like, he just has to play. We got to see him play, and we can't judge him from this.
Yeah.
And I did see some good things too. So
yeah, nah, facts. I mean, I guess if I'm gonna say there was a good thing, I would say I'm gonna be honest, man. I'm trying to find on grade JJ McCarthy's game today. All right, I just want to put a poll up. If I had to pick out a good thing from JJ McCarthy, I guess my problem is this, bro, with it, right? Is we're on year 3. All right, Mel, hear me out, bro. We on year 3. And I want nothing more than to be able to jump on the JJ train and tell everybody, man, you were wrong about hating on him, right? But we're on year 3, man. I'm comparing him to his peers too at the same time. I think that maybe that's part of my problem is I'm comparing him to. I know he's not going to be Caleb Williams, Drake May. Obviously, those guys they're on another level. That's just the reality. But I still compare him to those guys and Bo Nix, and I'm comparing him to the guys he got drafted with, and I'm also comparing him to the guys that got drafted even the year after him. And I'm looking, and I'm like, why do these guys, like Jackson Dart, for example, shout out TP in the building, and I'm like, why do these guys seem like they're miles ahead of this dude, bro, when it comes to just processing. The speed of the game just looks fast for JJ McCarthy, bro. I even was thinking about it today as I'm watching Max Brosmer, and I'm like, yes, Max Brosmer is trash. Don't get me wrong, he's ass. But when you watch him, he seems more comfortable, in my opinion, bro. Like, for real, like when I watch Max Brosmer, I'm like, at least you could see his head on a swivel fast. He just seems more comfortable. He's letting the ball go. I don't know, man. It's just a weird feeling with JJ, bro. Like, I don't know if it's just hard for me to think that he's going to get to that franchise quarterback level, man. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I just can't. I can't buy this shit right now, bro. 3 years in, bro.
But you see, now we back to square one. Y'all are not being fair, bro. Like,
I want to know, and I want to do this. I want to do this because I want you to explain. And obviously, I know you've been on, Zoe and them showing your own show. First of all, everybody, make sure you go subscribe to my brother too, man. It's in the title. Talk football with me. Y'all go tap in over there, man. Football nerd. I mean, putting out dope content each and every day, at least every week for show, man. Talking that Vikings talk, but also talking to the football team. So just a great channel to tap into, and he one of us. So y'all make sure y'all tap in with bro. But man, I just want you. I want you to try to convince me tonight, bro. Like, I'm glad I got you on tonight because today's game was perfect too. You know what I mean? Because today's game. First of all, we got to talk about Kevin O'Connell and how he's handling the whole JJ McCarthy situation, bro, because only playing him one quarter is, I mean, that's criminal in my opinion, bro, based off of what we seeing, bro. He needs to be playing more football. We keep talking about, well, he need more reps. He need more reps. Where the football at, man?
I kind of missed that. I don't mean to be off on that. I was, there's 1,000 other things to be paying attention to. He only played the first quarter. He didn't play any of the second quarter.
I think he played the first. If I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong. Did he play some of the second? I thought he only played the first quarter, but
yeah, it was after he got injured. Hold on, I'm sorry. What did you say? You was checking what?
No, I thought he only played the first quarter, but I was asking the chat. Maybe the chat.
You're talking to the chat. Yeah, no, I might be off. I thought I saw him a little bit. And then after that injury, he didn't look too good. And I know KO had to pull him, and which was great. And people get that wrong. KO protects him a lot. He protects him from himself a lot.
Why?
Well, it's the preseason. And I don't think that that's any kind of severe injury. I think he was still playing. He wasn't himself 100%. It's like, get out the game. This is just the preseason. I'm not gonna risk anything here. This is not important. This is not important at all. Get out the game.
Yeah, his wife said he's good too, man. Right here, I just found it.
Yeah, so I don't think he's like injured. I think if it was a situation where JJ McCarthy was our quarterback and there was a game on the line and it was a crazy situation where we needed to win the game, he stays in. But this is the preseason and like it's not important. We're not gonna risk anything. This is not an important game. Get out the game. You'll have.
But I'm gonna say this, Mel. I think it is important for him, though, bro. Like, to me, like, that's the thing. See,
but I was just saying from an injury standpoint, like, like I'm not gonna risk you being injured. I'm not gonna risk your young career in a preseason game.
Yeah, man. I think to me, man, I think these games are important for him. I think every rep is important because a lot of the argument on the JJ supporter side is that he's not playing enough. We haven't seen enough, right? But then at the same time, it's like, well, there's no need to play him. It's like, what? Like, which one is it? Like, do we need to play him? Like, it's football. You gonna get banged up, brother. His wife said he's all good. So, you know what I mean?
You know what I'm about to do, bro? You know what I would like to do? Hold on. Let me hold up. Stop sign. Time out.
I want you to get in your bag tonight, bro. You got to talk to us.
Like, hold up. Back up on my boy JJ for a minute. Like, Kyler's not doing good with the ones. What are we doing?
Yeah.
What are we doing? Oh yeah, let's do the excuse. Well, he hasn't learned the playbook yet, and he has to, get acclimated to the offense. He's not doing good. Like, what are we doing, bro? Like, they're going against NFL defenses. Like, he has some good completions. But he's been bad. Like, he's been really. I hope people are all right. Well, all right. According to the football nerds, the real football nerds, Kyler's gonna be spectacular. This is going to be just perfect. This was a match made in heaven. Disregard everything you're seeing right now. And the same JJ that we're so hard on criticizing has been kicking his ass. It's been kicking his ass since OTAs. So we're just super critical. And like I said, I saw some good throws out from JJ. JJ is hitting Price For some reason, Price is like his favorite receiver. The little short, little
yeah, it was just like Jalen Naylor.
He's hitting him.
Like
We're only going to talk about the little missed touchdown, and which was, and oh my God, this was it. And I'm listening to everybody. The little missed throw, that's the throw is where it's like, oh, he sucks.
But can you admit though, Mel, that that's a routine throw, bro, and he should be hitting those, bro?
Oh my God, can you go? Is there a way you can?
Yeah,
go
I'll go to it.
So you can see it.
Yeah, we'll
the defensive end. Right, the defensive end is rushing the tackle. He jumps up, so he got to throw it. He's trying to get the ball to the end zone. So and it's a short receiver. Like he's Price is really short, right? And he's got this tall DN in his face. Anybody an inch taller than Price catches this ball. Man. Anybody an inch taller than Price. As a matter of fact, in football, I know you've heard this before. If the ball hits you in the hand, you're supposed to catch it. I know you've heard that before, right?
But Mel, that's still a bad.
I know that's not a perfect throw. I'm sorry, my brother. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
That's still a bad throw, though, man.
Yes, it is. But what I'm saying is he has to throw the ball at kind of like if you go back to it, he doesn't throw it perfectly. He got to kind of throw a little bit at an angle because of that DN running, jumping up. He's right in his throw lane. Are people like not watching football?
Hold on, I want to try to find. There's a let me see if I
jumps right in front of him.
Let me pull this. Let me take this off while I try to find it. Yeah, no, I feel you, but to me, man, that's a routine throw, bro. I can't protect them on that, bro.
No, listen. Bro. I'm just telling you the circumstance. I see they're gonna be like, oh, he's making an excuse. All right, you know what? All right, okay. JJ sucked on that throw. He missed a touchdown. All right, man. Bro,
but he met people. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying like people ain't even talking about the throw before that he missed too. People forget about the throw to Ty Felton in the back of the end zone that he missed. There was 2 opportunities there to score a touchdown, and he failed to do so.
He did miss a couple of, but he hit on the field too though.
Hit on the field. And the throw to Ty Felton,
he hit on the field. My bad. Go ahead.
No, the throw, and to be real, the throw to Ty Felton. I mean, we can all admit that shit was a prayer, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? That was a prayer. That was Ty Felton making the play right there, low key. Like, that was Ty Felton. That wasn't even JJ, man. But I did like how he climbed the pocket. I like how he climbed the pocket in that. I'm gonna give him a little bit of flowers there.
The way his receiver can go up and get the ball. I'm saying,
Carson's bro, year 3, bro.
All right, Carson's throw and JJ's throw. Which one was prettier?
Which one did Carson throw? I'm trying to remember. I can't remember which one.
Carson threw was pretty. I'm not even gonna lie. He threw it up to where only your receiver. He like when the receiver is running and the cornerbacks are chasing and the DBs are chasing them. That's when you throw it up because then the DBs are trying to catch up with your receiver. They ain't got time to look back for the ball and they worry about not getting burnt. So only your receiver can locate the ball and then they can slow down and adjust. You know those ones where the receiver slows down and adjusts to it and the DBs go running. And then they got to kind of slow down and adjust to it. And then next thing you know, the receiver got the ball.
Yeah.
It was one of those for the Carson throw. It was pretty.
Bro. All right, so I want to pull this up right here. This was perfect. Look, this is the same exact throw from our now quarterback, Kyler Murray.
Murray's not looking that way at all.
Look at the difference. And this is a tighter window. This is the same exact type of play. Tighter window.
We're gonna do this.
Defense still in his face. I mean, I'm just saying, bro. This is how you're
pull up some nice JJ throws too.
This is how you're supposed to do this play.
First game, that touchdown to Justin Jefferson, where he threw a fat. Oh, we can do this too now. I can go. Thank God JJ got some games on tape, especially the last.
That's how you supposed to throw that. That's all I'm saying, Mel. That's how you supposed to throw that play right there.
Kyler Murray had an open lane.
The guy that's too short.
In his face. Hold on,
the guy that's too short.
Like that. You're not gonna do my boy like that. Go back to it. Go back to
it. The guy that's too short, bro.
Go back
to
it.
I'm saying?
Go
this
back
is the too short guy right here, man.
Go back.
Look, we gonna pause it. Look at number. Look at this is Khalil Mack. This is Khalil Mack in his face.
Open lane.
This is Khalil Mack in his face, bruh.
But he got an open lane to throw right there, hit your receiver. Open lane.
Look,
got this big dude in his throwing lane like this.
Though,
all right, now go to the JJ throw.
But Mel, but look, this is where the problem is with. I sound
like a JJ apologist right now. Let me say.
Nah, you definitely sound like a JJ apologist. I ain't even gonna cap, but it's all good though. You know, I knew this was gonna be tonight, but it's needed though. It really is, bro. Again,
I just want to see the kid.
And I respect your take because you stand on it. But like, I gotta tell you though, there's a picture. I'll find the picture, but we'll go to the throw first. Hold on. All right, here's the throw again from JJ. Now I wanna pause this right here, man. Hold up.
Boom. He had to throw at an angle a little bit.
He ain't got no arm angles, bruh. He ain't got no. Now look at this lane right here. If he would step over,
rap to where
but
Price
really, I'm gonna tell you though. Let me tell you, Mel. I'm gonna tell you what really would have solved this whole thing though, and he wouldn't have had to move or nothing. It would have just been this right here is a touch pass. Because this defender right here had no chance to get him. All he had to do was put a little bit of touch on it, bro.
You know what? Yeah.
He could have lobbed it over, bro.
Yeah. You're right. He tried to hit him with a regular, just to hit him with a touch pass right now.
That's
JJ.
it. That's it.
See, man. See, I can give you your flowers if you were. Thank you. I could agree with you thank you. Hit him hit him with a touch pass right now and lead him. Lead him. He tried to hit him like a bullet pass in stride instead of like hit him with a touch pass and leading him maybe a little bit towards the back of the end zone too, you know?
Yeah, because this defender had no chance regardless.
No chance.
Price
he had to run all the way to catch up.
Yeah, so like a touch pass would have been perfect in that situation, bro.
So I can agree with that, brother, that was the wrong kind of throw, right? But his decision to, I don't know. You know what? That's why this is the preseason, bro. And I know KO is going to tell him what we're saying right now. Like, you hit him with that touch pass. Quit trying to be Mr. Perfect. Like, you're not. He tried to Mahomes it a little bit.
Yeah.
Like quit trying to be special. You got a nice arm. That's an easy touchdown right there.
It is. The reason I want to talk about this, because this throw is going to be talked about for the next week. JJ, this game today has a lot of JJ supporters that are now jumped off board from what I saw on X. You know what I mean? Now, here's the deal. It took a lot more than just this game for me to second guess JJ's ability to play the quarterback position in the NFL. But I'm just saying, this is just kind of where we're at tonight. Like, I was already questioning his ability to play in last season, right? When I was watching him, it was just something about his release, something about his processing that I just felt like he wasn't comfortable enough, and I didn't know if he could become a franchise quarterback. I'm not saying he's never going to be good, because I think he has the mentality, bro. That's the thing. Like, that's what I love about JJ, bro. Like,
I like that
the
about
winner
him too.
mentality, the want to prove people wrong. But I think the NFL just might be too fast for bro, dog. And that's just that's normal for a lot of these quarterbacks, bro. Only the strong survive, man.
I don't think so. I'm not ready to write him off in the preseason, bro. I'm just not. And I think after that Green Bay game, he became another quarterback. It just kind of changed for him. He's got some extra training during the offseason. He got a little bigger. I just want to see him play some more. I'm listen. If he gets some play time in the NFL, if he stinks and I see what I see, if he can stay healthy, I'll keep it a buck. I just told you that was the bad kind of throw. That was the bad kind of throw. Good decision, bad throw. It's too early. It's too early. And out of all of those quarterbacks, except Jay, and people can have their bad stats, but there's good stats about him. That's why I know KO is just not ready to get rid of him, even though there's pressure on him. All of those quarterbacks that came into the league with him, all of them had bad records during their first year of playing, except Jaden Daniels. Yeah. I'm just not ready to be like, I'm done with him after only 10 games, bro. In a preseason game where he's playing behind a backup lineman.
So somebody else said that too, but my thing with that is he had no problem playing the Raiders behind backup linemen, and he balled out, and that's what got me super hyped when he had the Raiders game. I was like, yo, I'm hype, I'm lit. You want to know what's concerning is during this whole preseason, I think he's had like the most time to throw. Like, he had a ton of time to throw. Like that was the throw right there I was talking about right here. Y'all look at this.
Okay, bet.
This is an offensive line problem right here, bruh. That's not an offensive line problem. That's a what the hell was that problem? You know what I mean? Like, what type of throw is that? Look, you got to let that go now.
Boom.
You got to let that go now in the corner. To the corner. That's what a good quarterback would have did, man. This dude, you know what his problem is, Mel?
Ball play. I didn't like the ball placement on that throw. You're right.
You want to know what his problem is with JJ? In college, he was so used to seeing receivers running wide open, because in college, that's normal, to where in the NFL, I don't think his brain is clicking that, listen, you're not about to see that in the NFL, bro. You have to now learn how to throw receivers open in the NFL.
Yeah. That's important. You got to throw guys open.
open to throw it, to be comfortable to throw it. And that in the NFL is going to bite him every time. He's either going to always be just a little too late or a little too high because he's overthinking. That's what we're witnessing.
Play that back, man. I just think it was a little. That was a nice. He's got a rocket arm too. It was just a little too high. It was and even on that, I'm just not ready to give up on this.
Look at his feet. Boom. Look at his feet. He's nervous, bro. Like look at him dancing.
No. He just threw it a little bit too high, rap. Like people are just overjudging it, man. All right, boom. Nice feet. He's not nervous. It's nice footwork. Nice footwork, rap. Play it back. Look at him. Shuffle. Back. Shuffle. Boom. It was just a little high. That's all. He needed the ball placement was just, and KO's gonna go. Listen, man, that's why the preseason is here. You know, they haven't played football for a while. You know, it's real NFL action. I'm just not. I don't think the kids suck, man. Just
I feel you. I guess for us to have JJ McCarthy as our quarterback, man, all our receivers need to be like 6'6" or better, bruh. That's like the only way because he had a problem last year throwing high too, bruh. He had a problem last year I was watching Justin Jefferson leaping, trying to catch balls. Like, you know, like it's gonna be it's tough, bro. Like we can't keep using that excuse, bro. This seems like something that's embedded in, bro. Like this ain't no shit that we just starting to see this year, man. We saw this last year, him throwing the football, man. Dog just got a too high I thought
that play, he got injured on that play right there.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I thought he was hurt after that. I was like, damn, bro. And that one, which I'll give him props on that right there because you're taking.
Like he had some good throws, like everybody.
Yeah, like that was one of his good throws. He had another good throw too. I'm trying to remember. I actually thought that
was a good throw.
I thought that was a good ball, to be honest with you. Like
nice
you know what I'm saying?
Good ball. Drop back, hit him. Bah.
So that was a good ball right there. And then I feel like this last one actually was a good ball. Like I gave him a check mark on this.
Nice
one right
read.
Here. You go through your no, not that one. Sorry, not that one. This one right here. You go through your progressions.
Yep. Find the open receiver.
Actually, he didn't go through his progression on that one. He just stared the one receiver down. But it's all right though. He's still better than that right there. You got to catch that. Because if you catch that, we'll be having a different conversation about that.
Rap. I saw that play, but I might be mistaken. Did the receiver drop that or the DB had a good play?
The receiver dropped that. He hit that. That shit hit the receiver in the hands, man. You got to catch that. Yeah, I mean,
hey man, all y'all JJ McCarthy critics, just shut up. Shut up, bro. Shut up. Shut up. That's a throw all the way. We're at what is this? The 12? 12. All the way across. He's throwing across the field, across the hash, all the way down. What's that? Like that's at least 20
yards. But Mel, there's a bunch
perfectly
of more,
ball,
but man, there's a bunch of more worse throws though. Like we're able to pick one or two throws, but we better throw
them away.
He's a first round pick. He better have one or two throws out of 10. Hell, you mean, man?
Go to his good throw. Since we're going through the bad ones,
that was all of his throws. That was all of them for today.
I didn't see the big throw or the big completion.
Yeah, hold on.
The big completion of Price.
That was the one where he got hit, right? Hitting the legs.
No. Or did I miss it? I'm sorry. I mean,
that's all good. We can play it again. We'll run it back one more time.
People saw it.
This is a
nice ball to Price, man. Even in practices, even in that first game, man, he's throwing in traffic. He's throwing.
Yeah, this is every throw right here. So there's number one, bad throw. All right, let's go ahead. Let's go through it right now as a community, bruh.
That first one, let's keep it a buck. What's going on this first?
Let's keep it a buck right here. Let's go ahead. Let's go, Mel, because you be breaking down the film. And let's keep it a buck right here. This is a routine football play. You got to hit this. And pressure was coming, but you got
pressure is right. You think that pressure didn't impact?
Matter, bro. That is part of the NFL, bro.
But that dude is right. I'm saying it's not like he's just wide open. That dude in his face affected that throw.
Yeah, but you gotta know how to let that go now. Like
Kyler misses that throw. Carson Wentz misses that throw.
Let me tell you right here.
Misses that throw.
So it ain't. That's a lie. No, that's a lie, man. I can't agree with that. Because right now, right, Price is about to break right now.
Yeah.
JJ, this is his last drop right here. You see, he drops. He needs right now he's hitching. The ball should already be coming out though at this point in time. Like when he does that last drop, he needs to be coming out to the spot. You don't gotta see him. You could tell he's already breaking by this right here. You gotta throw because look there's no defender around Price, bro. All you had to do was throw it in this area, bro. He would have got it. You threw the shit out of bounds.
Yeah,
you didn't even give him a chance.
That was a bad throw. Defending his face, that was a bad throw.
Yeah, you ain't even give your receiver a chance on that throw, bro. You could have lobbed it and just threw it in that area, that wide open space. He had like 10 yards of nobody around him. I don't know. And I'm dock that one as a bad one, bro.
How about that 3rd and 13 where like the lineman was like, he jumped to something?
Nah, this one right here. This one right here. This is a regular throw. You better hit that. All right, like straight up. You better hit that. I'll give him that too. You know, pressure.
First down, let's go.
Yeah, no, I'll give him that. That was shit. There we go.
Wow, let's go.
So
another completion.
So look, this is a routine throw, but I don't like how it looked. Hear me out, Mel. I don't like how it looked. I don't like how he's doing the extra turning his back. Like, bro, why are you doing that? You're making it look harder than it needs to be. You know, like this whole like that throw, like the way he does it, the way he releases and shit. And I'm just nitpicking at this point, but I feel like those little things are the reason why all the other shit ain't going right for him. Because it's just something in the mechanics, bruh. It's something in the mechanics. I mean, yes, this is an easy throw. Me and you can make this throw, but why does he make it look so hard? I just don't know.
Hey, he's trying to like pump fake, like a little half pump
I
fake,
don't know.
trying to play like, yeah, KO's going.
A better play by the receiver, though. Let's be real.
Talk about, man. Yo, it's a one-on-one situation. He throws it up for his receiver. Like
that's what I'm saying. But can we agree that that's a better play by the docking him for that play?
He's gonna go somewhere else. And
I'm just saying that was a better play by the receiver. Now this play, I don't like it. Here's why. Again, he just looks nervous. He looks indecisive. He looks like he don't know what the hell's going on. I don't like it.
What do you mean right here?
Even though he completed the pass, I'm paying attention.
There was nobody
to the body.
open. He's going through his progression. Nobody's open.
But look how he's going through his progression, though. Look how he's going through his progression, Mel. He looks.
That's just his. Oh, you're guilty. You're guilty. I'm gonna get you, brother. Even though you're my brother, but I'm gonna do it to you. That is a no. See, that's what people do, and I don't like. That is a what you just don't like. You just don't like that style of what he did.
Bro, I just don't like how he seems so like antsy and shit in the pocket. Like he seems like he's not sure what to do. Like, you know what I mean? Like he comes off as not sure what to do. Like he wasn't sure.
I think he was going through his progression rap. There was nobody open and he went to the flat. That's it.
Bro, when you watch, and we probably can get Max Brosmer's throws, which a lot of them are going to be bad, right? But when you look at Max Brosmer go through his progressions, he looks a lot more comfortable than JJ McCarthy, bro. You could see the difference.
Great throw to the flat. Got a nice little completion.
That was a routine throw. You know, I ain't docking him for it. I just
this
don't
was the one you was talking about. I didn't remember. Oh yeah, we did go.
Yeah, that's the high one. That's
a little too high to tie.
You got to hit that.
He missed 2 touchdowns. We should have scored down here, bro. I was pissed.
Yeah, you got to hit that. And you had 2 chances. The balls are sailing up for some reason. I don't know why, but you know,
they're trying to put it to where it don't get picked off. So I don't want to lower it to where the defender, but there's not an excuse. You got to put the ball to where the receiver can catch it. You know, and I reviewed a game earlier and I kept saying in my live, they will use this tape right here because there is a lot of things this is like that Green Bay game last year. Because I went over some of these things that we're going over. You know, there are just things that you can correct in conversations with the great teacher, you know, with the great teacher KOC. But I don't, bro, the kid, there was a 3rd down, right? Rap. I don't know. There was it was
from
a 3rd
JJ
and
McCarthy?
13. Huh?
From JJ?
Yeah, bro. It was a 3rd and 13. And he hit. It was Price.
Oh,
but
yeah,
they called it
that was
back
the one we watched. Yeah.
We saw it was not the long. Hold on. Where maybe that was it. Did they call that? They didn't call that back. The one I'm talking about, they called it back on a penalty because somebody was holding. And the 3rd and 13 conversion that converted into a 1st down turned into a 3rd and 23. And
yeah, that was the one where he got hit at the legs and kind of fell. Like he got hit at his legs while he was falling when he threw it.
It was a completion though.
Yeah, it was a completion. Yeah.
Okay, that probably was that, huh?
Yeah, it was the complete. I know which one you're talking about.
He hit, you know what I'm saying, somebody for a nice little 1st down, 3rd and long. That was a pretty throw, you know what I'm saying? But they called it back. I don't know. I just don't.
He threw for 52.9 completion percentage today.
52.9 completion percentage.
52.9. Now you know last season his completion percentage was horrible, bro. It was in the 50s.
Mm-hmm.
That's like we can't continue to accept that at quarterback play. We just can't. We can't, man. I'm being real, bro. We just can't, bro. Like, I'm being
Bro.
for real. Like, as Vikings fans, bro, we cannot accept 50% completion percentage, man. It doesn't matter if it's preseason. It doesn't matter like what type of game. We just can. It's unacceptable. We're not gonna win football games with a quarterback.
No, you're right. You listen, bro. You're right. My thing is, I'm not ready to turn my back on him. I'm just not.
Right.
And I've seen him outperform Kyler Murray. And the only excuse for Kyler Murray is he hasn't learned the offense yet. That's the only that he's whooped him.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I'm with you on that, man. I mean, at the end of the day, here's the deal. I like Kyler Murray. I think Kyler Murray is levels are better than JJ McCarthy at playing quarterback. I mean, levels, bro. I'm talking about as of right now, today, man, shit. Man, Kyler Murray's so much better than JJ. That shit ain't even funny, bro. Like, and that's in my opinion, but like, I also think it's just facts. But anyways, we still got to see him play. We still got to see him play. Like, Kyler still has to perform, bro. He still has to go out there and perform. So I'm saying I won't mind. This is the thing. It took me a whole season and then some to turn my back on JJ McCarthy, and not really turn my back, but like not support him as much and say, hey, you're going to be the franchise quarterback for my favorite team. But like with Kyler, it only take a game or two before I start curb stomping him. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't really have no emotional strings attached to him, bro. Like JJ, bro, I did a whole year and a half doing podcasts and shows every day, going at people that disrespected him.
I don't know how long we got, but I don't want to get into this argument again. I want to go down this rabbit hole. This dude
we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on and talk about other topics. We had to get this out the way though, bro, because like you're a big JJ supporter.
Bro,
so
but y'all, my only thing is y'all just gotta be fair, bro. Kyler hasn't shown you he's been in the league for like we got all kinds of like info on him and all kinds of intel on this dude. Like, who don't know Kyler Murray? Like,
I know, but we've
seen more than enough from him. We haven't seen anything from JJ McCarthy.
I know, but if somebody said Mel,
10 games from JJ, and we're like, well, we're not sure. We're emotionally attached to JJ, and
so let me ask you something, Mel. If somebody said, hey, you guys can get Justin Herbert this year, would you say, nah, fuck that, he ain't gonna make our team better, man? We gotta believe in JJ McCarthy. Why would we want Justin Herbert? Would you have the same energy for that?
No, Justin Herbert is a better because Justin Herbert is a better quarterback than Kyler Murray and JJ McCarthy. That is an easy answer because he's better than both of them.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, see, as long as so then your stance is a little different then, because you got people that it doesn't matter, and I'm obviously gonna keep like the Patrick Mahomes names out and Lamar Jackson.
There are quarterbacks here, then there are quarterbacks, A, there are B, there are C, there are D. Like, Kyler Murray hasn't shown to be a winner, bro. Like, he just haven't.
You talking about in the NFL? Because Justin Herbert's never won a playoff game.
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
Justin Herbert's never won a playoff game. He folds in the playoffs every single time.
Bro, he's a better quarterback. He's appeared more. I gotta do my due diligence and go and see. But I've seen him in the playoffs more times than goddamn Kyler Murray. In their careers.
I think he's made it twice, but you're right.
And Kyler Murray has a longer career.
Yes. Yeah, you're right. You're right about that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna argue with you on that. You're right.
Bro, Justin Herbert is a better quarterback than Kyler Murray.
I'm on the side of, that's what I'm saying. Like if we were to sign Justin Herbert, I would be acting the same way I'm acting with Kyler Murray. I would be acting the same way. I would be saying, no, Justin Herbert needs to be the starter. What I'm saying is Vikings fans, though, that they don't really care about the other quarterback we have in the building. It's just more about, no, because we picked JJ 10, he has to work. Like we have to give him the chance because we picked him at 10. And I'm more standing on the side of just because we picked him at 10 does not mean he's good or does not mean that he's going to be good. Like,
no, I'm going to speak for the JJ fans here. Okay. We're not going to do that to him because he hasn't played enough games for us to turn. I keep saying it. And the games he has played started off bad, ended up good.
But that's not a problem for you, Mel?
No.
That we on 3 years and he's only played 10 football games? That's not a problem?
Y'all steady mentioning the 3 years. Like, he's only played 10 games.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. 3 years and only played 10 games. That's not a problem for you? Because that's one of the biggest issues for me is the availability.
I don't know if my stance is like Vikings fans, like same thing with KO. I think KO, and that's why he's acting like this. He want to protect him, but then again, it's like, kid, you're not going to cost me my job. Him and JJ are in literally the same boat. It's like, all right, it's been a few years. What have you done for me lately? Both of them, same boat. You understand what I'm saying?
I mean, yeah, I hear you. I think, and that's why I think Kevin O'Connell's going with Kyler Murray because he knows he's in the boat of I need a win or I'm going to be fired. And he knows that if he was to put JJ out there, he knows his job is lost.
No, he knows most of the fan base is anti-JJ because of the whole politic thing. It's been 3 years. It's been a few seasons. This kid is injury prone. What are you doing? Bro. But as a quarterback guy, he know what that kid is capable of. And he's not going to be overnight when he turns into Tom Brady. But he know he's got a winning mentality. And he's going to do what it takes. And I just like what I've been seeing out of him as far as like work ethic and getting better and all of that. And you know what I mean? He's like, he knows what that is. And that's why my ultimate thing, and I've been saying on my channel, this is the ultimate year for KOC and JJ McCarthy. Unfortunately enough for JJ McCarthy, he's not the starter because of the circumstances. But both of them, this is it year. This is it.
Why do you think Kevin O'Connell would even think about bringing in Kyler Murray if he believed that JJ McCarthy is this and that and the third? Like that wouldn't even be a conversation, bro.
Because of the politics surrounding this kid and all the hollering and noise he hears
bro, I gotta disagree with you, Mel.
He sucked.
Mel, I gotta disagree with you, bro. Like Vikings fans rallied behind JJ McCarthy, man.
When?
Bro, Vikings, we were rallying, bro.
Who is we?
A lot of Vikings fans, bro. A lot of the community rallied behind, bro, dog.
When? During the season last year?
Ever since we drafted him. Yeah, ever since we drafted him, because I'm one of them, bro. Like, I'm one that rally. Of course,
obviously, yeah, when we drafted him, when he got injured, it was a wrap.
No, it wasn't when he got injured. Because even when he got injured, we were winning. Sam Darnold took our mind off of it, so we were able to be patient. What happened was it was through half the season last year what made people started questioning, like, not only is he getting hurt, but is he even good? Like, can he even process? You know, and yes, you got to put some of that blame on Kevin O'Connell because towards the end of the season, he dumbed down the offense a little. That's what they called it. He dumbed down the offense. And, you know, I don't know if I agree with that, but that's a whole nother conversation. He changed the offensive scheme up, you know, and JJ started looking a little bit better. So fans were still on it, bro. Like, you think about it. We ended the season. JJ McCarthy was winning. He went 5-0, didn't he? I think didn't JJ go 5-0?
Bro, I remember. I'm a Vikings fan. I remember this because I remember early during, and literally that's when I started my channel. Like, I'm finna do this because Sims and them was on, like, bro, the entire even after the Chicago game.
I'm not talking about Sims and them. I'm talking about the Vikings community. I'm talking about me and you and everybody in the chat. I'm talking about our family, bro. Fuck Sims and them. They ain't shit. They national media. I'm talking about our community.
You know what? You know what, Rap? Because that's when I really fired this thing up. Was early last year into the season too. I fired it up like, man, this is crazy.
Yeah.
Maybe you saw what I didn't see because your eyes were out here in these Viking streets.
Yeah.
You know, you out here in these Viking streets, man. You know,
nah, so you here with us now, though. You know what I mean? You here with us now, but I'm just trying to let you know that there was a lot, bro, in these Viking streets that were supporting them, bro. Fact.
All right, I'll back up because there was a lot of because even after that Chicago, it was just all this chatter about we won, but still he struggled.
Now the national media, yeah, the national media.
Just hated since I'm talking about ever since day one, and then oh my god, after that loss to Atlanta, because the whole thing was he didn't have a lot of practice time. Remember that? The very next game, he didn't have a lot of practice time. I think that's when his kid was born or whatever. You know what I mean? So he had to be there for his kid or whatever. And we should have won that game too. I don't know. Our defense dominated. We just had too many chances. And I'm like, this kid, I'm looking at like,
and it's great.
No, go ahead. My bad. I was trying to mute it. For some reason, it won't let me mute it. I try to bring it on screen while we're talking just to have something playing. But no, like, bro, the national media is Like, because I did videos, bro. I did hundreds of videos.
He's been hated his whole career.
They hated him. But I'm saying, like, these,
Sheesh.
like my boy Lone Wolf said, man, these Viking streets, though, bro. We was behind them, bro. We were coming at Chris Sims and them saying, y'all don't know what the hell y'all talking about. Like, JJ McCarthy is going to be better than Caleb Williams, Drake May, Jaden Daniels. Like, we was on that vibe, bro. That's what I'm saying. I was one of those. I was on Front Street with that shit, bro.
I feel
Everybody
the frustration because y'all was out here for him.
Out here, bro. Everybody in the building knows me, bro, and they watch my channel. They know I was on Front Street with it, bro. I'm talking about coming at everybody. I had to step back. I even got some of our own family members, our people, bro, that are mad at me for not still being all in. How do you expect me to be all in on a player that keeps showing us he can't play the fucking game, bro?
Bro, I glanced over at D Wood's channel. I just kind of heard him. I almost went in there, but I had to take a nap real quick, bro. He's like,
yeah.
I just heard him say, bro, I'm done. He was snapping. I'm done. This is it for me. This is it for me, man.
D Wood said, I'm done.
I've seen everything I need to see, man. I've seen everything I need to see, man. This is it, man. D Wood's if you in the building, bro. It was going in. I'm like, damn. I'm like, D Woods is done.
Nah, D Woods done with that shit, bro. Hey, D Woods done with that shit, bro. But like for real, I feel him though, bro. Like I feel him at you. Like I feel like you're gonna get there eventually, bro. Because there's no way you can deal with this shit over and over again.
He has to prove me wrong. He has to prove me. He just has to, and I have to see a few more games.
Bro, what does he have to do to prove you wrong, brother?
He has to suck. He just hasn't.
Bro, he has sucked.
Where in the preseason? Where? In the preseason last year, where he finished 5-0 and could have been 6-0 if he would have played in that Detroit game, because I could have beat Detroit. Brosma sucked and still beat Detroit.
Bro, how much more suck do you need to see, my brother?
Where? Can you please tell me where?
Man,
the first 5?
Yeah, man.
I'll give you the first 5.
The first 5, the last
the Green Bay game, definitely the Ravens game, we could have had that Ravens game. He was trying to come back. He just kept missing Justin a few times. I'll give you that, which was his first few games of his career. And I keep pointing to y'all, his quarterback class, everybody sucked too. Oh my God, please go watch Drake May's games, his first season. Please. Go watch all their games. Go watch their highlights from the first game.
Okay, but guess what? The next year, Drake May went to the Super Bowl.
Yes, and he hasn't had a next year.
With no receivers at that. Drake May did that shit with Boudet, man.
Can you please give JJ McCarthy the same grace? Can he have a next year, please?
He has the same grace. He got drafted the same time. He's going on year 3.
But give him his next year.
So pretty much, but that would be this year, technically.
Yes.
He's not getting that out. He's not playing this year. He's done. He's
that's
already.
The problem is we're turning.
He's fighting to be QB3. But do you not see, like, you don't think there's a legit reason why he's fighting to be QB3? Like, I feel like it's legit.
The only thing that messed him up, and he's super bad lucky, and it messed him and KOC up, and they got them in this position, was that first season he was out. He wasn't even out a few games, half a season. He was out the whole damn season. That cost him. That cost him a lot.
It did. I agree.
Pushed back a whole season.
I agree 100%. I think that injury really did do him something dirty. I agree. It's unfortunate.
NFL franchise waits on no man. No, man.
No, I agree, bro. That's why I'm saying, why as fans do we have to wait? I don't want to wait either. I don't want to wait. I'm a fan of the Vikings, bro. I've been waiting my whole life since 1999. Why should I have to wait for this dude to figure shit out?
Because he's our franchise quarterback.
Man, fuck that. He done showed me enough. I'm good. Let's get up out of here.
But no. Before we leave, this is what it is. This is what it is, Vikings fans. This was going to happen. This was going to happen because it happened last year. All right? Kyler going to start the season. JJ going to finish the season. That's what's going to happen. Watch my word.
Hey, I wouldn't be mad at it, though. Look, listen, this would be best case scenario. And I don't wish injuries. I've said this before. I don't wish injuries on Kyler. But Kyler, something happens. He goes down. JJ comes running out there with his Superman cape on, and he just starts balling the hell out. I'm talking about those for 4 touchdowns, and we win the game, and then we go into the next week, and he's just balling again. And yes, he can have grace where he can have bad games here or there, but he actually looks like the franchise. Look, I'm just saying, based off of the little games we're seeing now, the odds of that being realistic is almost like saying, Nick Mullins can come back to the team and be the franchise quarterback of the Vikings, bro. Like, I'm being real. We just
saw
like
some of his good throws. We saw some bad ones. All right. Listen, like I said, Kyler was, and it's not even on no injury stuff. I wish nothing but good health on that man.
Yeah, no, facts. That's a
He's
fact.
gonna start stinking, and the JJ is gonna go back. And right now, it's back to 90-10. Like I said, it's gonna go back to 60-40 our way, maybe 70-30 our way, because then whenever it's going in anybody's favor, that side kind of start getting louder, right? I'm telling y'all, I'm like a fortune teller here. That's what's gonna happen. He's gonna start stinking, and the crowd is gonna want JJ, and JJ's gonna get in there and take his job. Like how it's gonna be.
So let me, and then we'll move on.
Again.
And we'll move on from the quarterback thing and talk about some of the other players. The reason why we're talking about quarterback so much tonight, too, chat, and that's why I put it on the thumbnail, because the vibe I get from Mel, this is my brother here, and I know, like I said earlier at the show, he leans JJ. So obviously, I wanted to have this conversation. I was looking forward to having this conversation with him. I know he's been on panels with like Zoe and D Woods, and it'll be like 6-7 dudes on there, and I really ain't. I'm not good in those settings because it'd be so much. I be trying to land my plane. You hear me?
I know. I be seeing you.
Yeah. So it'd be a lot. Like, so I was like, you know what? I need to get Mel, just me and bro, where we can have a dialogue here and talk about it. And obviously we saw JJ play today, so that's why we're kind of dragging this topic here, because there are other things that are important that's happening with the Minnesota Vikings, and we'll get into that. I just want to ask one more question and we'll move on. Why is it that you don't think Kyler Murray's going to be good in Minnesota, bro, based off of his history when he does have a good supporting cast?
I mean, we've said, well, he's a veteran now, and he's not super old. He's been here, this is his 8th season. So, and then with the expertise of Kevin O'Connell, we're all hoping for the best. Yeah. But he just hasn't, I guess, he's had a couple of Pro Bowl seasons. Yeah. And obviously
one rookie of the year.
Yeah, to have those seasons, you got to be good and you got to produce.
Oh.
What people are leaving out with the whole, I'm not trying to pick on Kyler Murray or nothing, but I've studied, like bro, there's been like damn near documentaries on this dude. Yeah. He will have a good season. He's got to have a perfect pocket. Yeah. Right. So it's got to, he's situational. Everything got to be a certain way. Right? If it breaks down, it's a wrap. So he's had a couple of good seasons, but he's had a few bad seasons, right. And he can't lead. He's never led. He's only had one winning season, and he made it to the playoff, and he lost.
Yeah. I remember that against the Rams.
Why are people ignoring that?
Well, I think there's a lot of factors that play into that, though, Mel.
Like what? They had good defenses.
Like it's the Arizona Cardinals. I know they have Budda Baker. I'm a big fan of Budda Baker. I know they had defense over there.
They had Pat P in them. Do you know who Patrick Peterson was?
I know, but you got to think about this. They got spanked that game, bro. Their defense allowed almost 34 points that game. Their defense got smacked around that game, because I know exactly what game you're talking about, that where he threw the interception about to get sacked in the end zone. The offensive line was trashed that game, but he went 11-0 that year, too. They started out the season. Kyler Murray was balling, bruh. Like, all I'm saying is Kyler Murray has the potential whenever there's the right pieces around him. So you got to try to look at it, because I felt the same way about Sam Darnold. Like, if you were to tell me in 2024, bringing Sam Darnold in, that he was going to win us 13 games, I would have laughed at you, bruh. I would have been like, bruh, what has Sam Darnold done? Sam Darnold played for the Giants. He played for the Jets. He played for the Panthers. He ain't did nothing but lose, bruh. That's all he's done his whole career. Lose and throw interceptions. See ghosts.
I didn't know we're gonna have that good of a season, but I know we're gonna have a good season.
And why did you feel that way about Sam Darnold, but you don't feel that way about Kyler? What's the difference between those two guys? Because Sam Darnold ain't never win shit neither, bruh, before he came here, and you know that. Like, bruh, Sam Darnold threw more interceptions than any quarterback before he came to Minnesota too. So what's the difference between him and Kyler?
Bro, Sam Darnold wasn't treated like Kyler Murray. Like, y'all are not hearing me. I've talked about all of these points. Yeah. Like, Arizona rolled out the red carpet for this dude his entire career, bro. Yeah. They gave him DeAndre Hopkins in his career. Larry Fitzgerald and them stayed there. Fitzgerald was a little old, but he was still fit. He finished his career in Arizona during the Kyler Murray years. They drafted Rondale Moore. Rondale Moore, RIP, man. Yeah, like they were giving him weapons. drafting old linemen. Like they didn't do that for Sam. Sam has gotten from team. We went from team where he was like the Jets and like the Panthers, and then like somebody else, and then San
And they went to
Francisco.
San Fran. Yeah, no, I think he just went to. I think he just went from New York to Carolina to San Fran.
That's it. That was it.
Yeah.
And it's like 3 franchises, and then he comes over here, and then he's on his 5th franchise. That's not the same case for Kyler, bro. Not even close. Not the same treatment. Like Sam and them dudes, like Geno. Shout out to my boy Geno. I'm not proud of no other quarterbacks more than Geno. Geno earned his money. Bro, we used to laugh at Geno. I apologize, Geno.
I'm still laughing at Geno. Bro.
Yeah, but I wish he's earned his stuff though. Let's see what he do over there with the Jets. And they're actually you know what they're doing to Geno right now?
Bro, you know Geno ain't about to
do. Bro, they're giving him the Kyler Murray treatment right now, right? Because the Jets is the team that drafted him. They're giving him linemen. They're giving that boy Sadiq.
They're trying to
Geno
ain't about to do
They're trying to give him weapons. What you say? I'm sorry.
You know Geno ain't about to do shit in New York, bro. Stop it, bro. Stop this shit, man. Please. No,
you're right,
bro.
Rap.
Stop.
But Geno was trash. Rap. You remember Geno in Seattle? This dude was trash. Trash.
Geno.
And then he went to the Raiders. Trash again.
Yeah. But that's because, like, look, Geno, this is a prime example. I'll compare this to Kyler, right? Geno's good when he's put in a position around a good organization. When he has weapons and stuff, I'll give
That's
Geno
what I'm getting from Geno, which is what the Jets is trying to do. That's the franchise that's drafted him, got rid of him. So they're like, all right, we're going to do it right now because you've been through a lot. You've earned it. That's what I'm saying. He earned. So I'm not saying he's a spectacular quarterback, but he's earned. And it's like, I supply him with his weapons. Let's see what he can do. Same thing with Baker. Baker sucked. He turned it around. So there are some quarterbacks that got moved around, but they turned it around too. But this dude right here, bro, he's been in the same spot. They have done everything. They gave him another contract after his rookie, a huge one. They've provided him weapons. They've gave him great defenses, great offensive weapons. Bro, for Arizona to give him the Tua treatment,
bro,
they got to be sick of you. It's like a girlfriend who she keep cheating. You keep letting her back. She can't cook. She can't do this. She keep getting out of pocket, embarrassing you. She keep fighting, and you keep letting her back. She keep doing it. And then like, come on, man.
Mel, I'm Mel. First of all, I'm going to say this. I respect your opinion, bro. I can't buy it, dog. I just can't, bro. Like, listen, the Cardinals are trash.
I respect it too, bro.
The organization is trash, bro. Like, listen, when they would lose Kyler Murray, their organization went to shambles when Kyler Murray wasn't playing. They went from winning games, even if it was only 6 games, it doesn't matter.
He hasn't been an injury-prone quarterback in his career. He was injured last season.
And the year before.
He's played.
No, he's played. But what I'm saying is all of his years he's played, he hasn't had all of those weapons like DeAndre Hopkins and Larry Fitz, and the defense hasn't been good because you got to think them boys was having fire sales, bro. They was getting rid of shit. Like, dog, they went through how many coaches in Kyler Murray's career? A lot. And a lot of the coaches they had ain't shit. Like, bruh, come on, man. Let's be real.
That's right. Like, listen, y'all got y'all bias again because JJ don't even get half of the excuse Kyler gets. You know what? You know what happens? You know what happens? People key in on JJ on his negativity and forget all the positivity, and they key in on Kyler's positivity and forget all of the negativity. That's exactly what's going on. And, everybody has their bias, and I'm just going to point it out. I'm going to keep it a buck.
No,
those are complete excuses. He was the franchise quarterback, and nobody else get those excuses. They always get the head coach like, how many head coaches were fired over there? There was a offensive head coach, defensive head coach. They went either way. Like, same quarterback, bro. You can't win. You're not a winner.
So what's going to be the narrative now? Because JJ was considered the franchise quarterback, and he was actually handed the job, you know what I'm saying, last year being our quarterback for the Vikings, and he just lost his job after going 5-0 in his last 5 games. Was it 5-0, chat? For some reason, I'm thinking 5-0, 4-0.
And that's my point. It's not fair to him.
So pretty much, it's not this is a great segue then, so we can get off to another topic real quick. We've been going on an hour, and all we talked about was JJ, which it wasn't my plan, but it get like that though. I ain't gonna lie, because it's my fault.
I get in my feelings a little bit.
No, me too, because I really want to understand where you're coming from. Now, after tonight, I got a better feeling.
You feel me though, Rap? You feel me?
I don't agree with you, but I feel you feel me? Like you still my dog, bro. But I can't buy the bullshit. I'm just gonna keep it a buck with you, bro. I just don't, bro. I think this is my opinion about where you're at with JJ. I think you're where I was a year ago. You know what I'm saying?
That is not
like,
fair.
I think you're like a year behind. You're a year behind me when it comes to
that's
feelings.
impossible to even. That's impossible for that to even exist, because if you were there a year ago, that was before his body of work. That's impossible for us to be in the same place.
But I'm a Michigan guy, though. But I'm a Michigan guy, so like that's why I was so high on
after his body
JJ.
of work in the NFL, his body of work in the NFL, like I had to see, and I saw what I saw. If he would have sucked the entire rookie season, if I haven't seen any improvement, if I hadn't seen him turn that corner, if I hadn't seen that warrior, that winning mentality, if I hadn't seen it, if I hadn't seen what like sometimes I take quarterbacks.
I'm just trying to figure out what you saw, bruh.
Improvements.
You saw improvements from last year to what you've seen this offseason? You've seen improvements?
I'm not gonna judge him off so after we've reviewed the tape and all that, even though we went through some of I'm not gonna judge him off preseason games. I'm just not.
Why not though, Mel? Why aren't you going to judge him off what else are you going to judge him off?
We just went over the tape. He has some bad throws, but he has some good one. And Kyler has sucked more than him. And we're gonna still, like I said, we're gonna highlight Kyler's good and we're gonna highlight JJ's bad. And it's just where people are.
All right, cool. All right. No,
which is unfair. And that's my point. We have been unfair to JJ McCarthy. But okay.
All right. All right, I feel. So let's talk. Let's move on to a couple. We already been on an hour, but I at least want to talk about some of the other players because I know you just like me, man. We kind of dive into all the things going on Minnesota Vikings over on your channel. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to my dog Mel too over there, man. At Talk Football with me. But let's talk about some of the other players you saw today that stepped out. Who would you give? Who would you give? I guess we'll do like 5 stars. Who would you give a 5-star rating to today in this preseason game?
I didn't really watch everybody. I was watching. Caleb Banks is improving, but he needs to improve some more. Okay. Yeah, he needs to improve. Big Orange too. Big Orange. I'm watching him too.
Yeah, Big Citrus. Yeah,
Big Citrus. I like him. That duo has to perform. That I'm watching that D line, bro, because I'm really concerned because that's where we lost a lot of money and they were injured. Jonathan Allen and Hargrave was injured damn near all season anyway.
Play of Caleb while we're talking,
but those dudes, those dudes are rookies and we're dependent on them.
We're dependent on them at a high level, man. We need Caleb Banks. Really I talked about that at my pep rally where I said, man, look. Caleb Banks, unfortunately, bro, being our first-round pick at pick 18, it's not even a question of, hey, we can wait 2-3 years, kind of like this JJ shit Mel talking about. You know what I mean? Look at Banks. We can't be 3 years in talking about just give him some time. No, fuck that. You need the ball now. You know what I'm saying? Today, Sunday, today, man. So shout out to him. I think this game was a little better. Now I have to see the All-22 come out, and I'm sure they'll release the footage here shortly, but like, from just surface level, I would say he played a little better today than he did last week.
And I think they know the pressure is on him because I see LDR making some plays. Drake Rodriguez, I like him. He's got to improve too, but he's improving a little bit more. Hopefully, what's the boy that came from the XFL that did his thing and surprised everybody?
Redmond.
Redmond. Hopefully, bro, I'm praying Redmond repeats I'm praying he repeats it. But yeah, I'm concerned. I'm watching him. So I was watching him a lot today. They looked a little better. Caleb Banks got to level his pad a little bit more. That's a huge human being, man. He got
he is.
Because for that scheme to work, that line got to perform, bro. You know.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact. That's a great take. So Orange also had a couple good plays today where he flashed. I'm gonna tell you who I'm giving my 5-star rating to, man.
And Claiborne, my bad, I wasn't done, but Claiborne too, that young rookie and goal.
So Claiborne today, bro, for me, I think was a little underwhelming. You know, and I'm a huge Claiborne fan. I just think today's game specifically, man, it wasn't what I was expecting from Claiborne. Like I want to see more, but the offensive line also wasn't the best today. I mean, the scheme, and we got to remember. Wes Phillips was calling the plays today. So we just always got
Yeah,
to
yeah.
keep that in consideration. And not saying that Kevin O'Connell is miles ahead of Wes Phillips when it comes to play calling. We don't really know because we don't have enough evidence of Wes Phillips calling it during the season. But
He's
today,
better.
I had a problem with the offensive play calls, in my opinion. Now, I'm probably nitpicking a little bit, but once I knew that Kevin O'Connell wasn't calling the plays and it was Wes Phillips, I started paying attention a little more. And the reason why is because I know there's going to come a point in time in the season where our community is going to say, hey, Kevin O'Connell needs to stop calling plays, give it up. And I just want to make sure we're all clear. What you saw today, that's who he would give it up to. So just understand that and know the tendencies you saw today, that's who, if we want Kevin O'Connell to give up offensive play calling, that's the next man in line. It's Wes Phillips. The play calling to me was garbage. I'm just being real. It was garbage.
He had just basic plays and he was predictable
like this
a
shit.
lot.
And I know it's preseason, but like still, man, I mean, the shit, it's just, it ain't it, man, in my opinion.
That's what I'm saying, Rap. That's why the preseason is the preseason. We get to see these blunders. So, the fans understand,
But we still got to value the preseason, Mel. I feel like you're undervaluing the preseason a little bit when we talk about the quarterback. I think preseason is important.
Yeah. This is where like every sport have a preseason, like even damn baseball, where I think they don't even need it, but they have, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is where we mess up a little bit. We know that we're humans and we got to clean up these mistakes or whatever, and we got to act. It's like a big practice against another. Right. It's like a practice game. It's a scrimmage. You know what I'm saying? It's for a reason. It's very important for the real stuff.
Yeah, no, that's a fact, man. I'm gonna tell you who I want to give my 5-star to, though, bro. I want your opinion. I'm giving my 5-star low key, bro. I'm giving my 5-star to Jacob Thomas, bro. Listen, I feel like Jacob Thomas,
Jacoby Thomas from Miami.
No, not Jacoby, Jacob.
Look at me trying to beat Mr. Smarty Pants.
Yeah, not Jacoby, Jacob. Right here, bang. I'm talking about laid the woody on that boy, man. Listen, Jacob Thomas.
Right that linebacker coming in. He a linebacker.
No, he's a safety. He's a safety.
He's a safety.
He's gonna be the. So this is what happened. Ever since Jamal Adams went down, Jacob Thomas started practicing with the ones.
He had some good hits. Yeah. He had some good hits today.
Brian Flores put him in with the ones this past week at practice because obviously we lost Jamal Adams. Now we got to remember Jacob Thomas also got that interception against the New York Giants. I don't know why they're not playing Jacoby Thomas. He was in street clothes.
I heard he was hurt, but I thought that was him because I saw.
I think he had some back problems or something. But like Jacob Thomas to me. Like, bro, this is 2 games in a row, and this was a whole week of practice where he has been playing good. I think boy is like, it's gonna be hard to not let him make the 53-man roster. But when you watch what he did today, man, I mean, I'm slipping
on my players. I don't know why I'm thinking it's Jacoby. I'm like, he's changing.
No, Jacoby's injured. Jacoby was in street clothes, bro. Like
that's what I'm saying. I'm like, Jacoby Thomas is not injured. What's going on? So this is him.
Yeah. So he was the one that got the interception last week against the Giants. But right there was another almost pick. You know what I mean? So not only is he playing up in the box, bro, and like he's playing up in the box, making tackles like this play specifically right here. You know what I mean?
Smacking boys, man.
In the box, coming down, getting them. All right. Not only is he doing things like that, but he's also a ball hawk too, man. Right here, sure tackler, getting them down.
He can run. Right here, he can run. He can tackle. He can. Yeah.
Come on, man. That's great position. I mean, that obviously that throw is just high, but that damn near is a pick 6. 9 times out of 10, man. This is good positioning, man. Brian Flores is proud of that kid.
He read the play right. Yep.
Stay proud of that kid, man. I mean, and that hit right there, man. I mean, just shout out Jacob Thomas, man. If you ask me, he was the best player on the field today for the Minnesota Vikings.
Okay. Yeah, he did his thing.
Yeah, because not only because he's actually proving he's trying to prove that he deserves to be on the roster too, and he's acting like it. You know what I mean? Like he's acting like, hey, bro, I want to make this 53. And I know that I know we just lost Jamal Adams, coach. I'm gonna show you that I can step in for you, man. I got your back. And that's kind of what I get from it. You know what I'm saying? So shout out Jacob Thomas, man.
That's a nice catch. That was a nice pick right there. I just named kind of what I was paying attention to and who improved, and I think Caleb had a good game as far as his play from last week. I think he improved tremendously, but it's just a preseason. But no, you're right about Jacob.
Look at this
You're
was
right
this
about
right
Jacob.
here.
He's
This
flying
right
around.
here. This right here, Mel, was from last week. And look at how he reads the ball. Now, this is him right here where I'm circling my mouse. That's Jacob Thomas. Look how far he runs to read this play, too. I mean, bro gonna be, but you bullshitting, bro. Bro might be the Harrison Smith replacement, bro. Like, I'm being dead ass, bro. He might be a gent, bro.
You think
And
he
I
gonna
didn't
beat
know
out Jay
nothing
Ward?
about him.
You think he gonna beat out Jay Ward, Metellus, and them? And
bro, I learned
if he
about
gets
this
to
guy during this game. I didn't know who he was. When he got the pick, I'm like, who the hell is number 39? I don't even know who this is. I don't even remember us getting him, bro. That shows you how much I was paying attention. Because the quarterback talk has been fogging our brains, and that's all that's been on the topics for the Minnesota Vikings. Is who's quarterback 1? Now who's quarterback 2? Now who's gonna be quarterback 3? Bro, we losing sight of the real deal, man. We got to keep our eyes on the prize here, bro. We got other holes need to be fixed, and I'm gonna tell you, this guy right here, man, Jacob Thomas, he gonna fix one of them.
That's what I'm telling you, Rap. That's what I'm telling you. My thing is this is it season. It's been a few years after the Rams game. Last season was it, but all the injuries. No, this is it now, and this is the year of the backups, bro. We got backups that can start on other teams.
Yeah,
and you know who got better at safety? Jay Ward. That first game, the first preseason
I love
game,
Jay Ward.
He shined. He balled out.
They were sending
him on blitzes. He's tackling everybody. He's involved in every play. Jay Ward's all over the place.
Yeah, I love Jay Ward.
So we still got Theo Jackson.
Yeah, but Theo, to me, we can cut him. Like, in my opinion, I think Theo should be cut. Yeah, especially now that Jacob Thomas is flashing too. Like, absolutely.
you're in on Jacob Thomas, huh? Forget Theo.
Facts. Like, I mean, like, what's the point of keeping Theo Jackson? Theo Jackson was ass last year too. Like, he had one good year out.
He had Charlo sign sometime, but we had Harry, and you know the way we use Harry and Metellus and all that, and we had Metellus at strong, right? And Harry at say, and Theo's Harry at free, and Theo is a free. He's not a strong. You know, so he didn't get a lot of play time, but I'm thinking he's a little veteran. He played with Harrison Smith. It was going. You like, nah, get him up out of here. We got a new guy.
Yeah, no, we got some new young gunners, man. On top, we got Jacoby Thomas. Like, there's too many.
Jacoby Thomas can ball, bro. If he gets healthy, I'm telling you.
But that's what I'm telling you, man. You think about the safeties: Jay Ward, Jacoby Thomas, Josh Metellus. Then you talk about Theo. Then you also talking about who I'm at. Then you got Jacob, this kid right here. That's five safeties. That's 5 safeties right there, bro. We don't need Theo. Theo can get the hell on, and he don't bring no value. Like, he can go.
But no, I'm good on this team, man. This is the it, yeah. And every position, Rap, is like that. The only positions that's not like that is the tackles position, and maybe now we got extra corners too. And that boy Vaughn is kind of balling out too. In preseason, I saw a few good plays out of him. Yeah. So we're stacked everywhere. I was a little concerned about corners, but the boy Chuck Deming's been stepping up. Vaughn, he's got low potential. Pierre, we got 2 all right corners, but the tackles position, if we lose them, if they get injured, the Darisaw and what's his name got to stay healthy. That's the only thing. Everybody, even at the quarterback position, we have 2 NFL capable starting quarterbacks. We got 5 running backs that, like, bro, we're stacked everywhere. I'm ready. Let's go.
We're stacked everywhere but the damn quarterback.
Huh?
Can we agree to that?
So, whoa, like hasn't this been a good thing? Like,
no, but if you got the JJ crowd, we're not stacked at quarterback.
Huh?
We're not stacked at the quarterback position though.
How?
Because listen, the truth is, bro, like, we don't have a quarterback, man. Like, we don't have one right now. Like, yes, I believe in Kyler Murray. I think Kyler Murray going to have an MVP type season. I do believe that. Straight up. From the bottom of my heart, man. I'm telling the community right now, and y'all know that. I think Kyler Murray is going to be
praying.
In the MVP
I don't think so, but I'm praying because
that's what I'm thinking. But but the thing, this is the thing. That's what I'm thinking. All right. So that's the difference. That doesn't mean that shit is true or going to happen. That's just how I feel. That's my Vikingism. See, but like, in reality, we're going into another season with uncertainty at the quarterback position. Last year, uncertainty. Even the Sam Darnold year was uncertainty. A lot of these other teams, bro, like, they knew, like, you think about teams like, obviously, the Chiefs, the Bills, the Ravens,
They're
even
secure.
the Broncos,
Yeah.
the Patriots.
Yeah.
Like these teams, they know what's going down in their quarterback. They know they have a quarterback. They know they don't gotta think, bro. They can focus on everything else. Unfortunately for the Vikings, for every single year, and after Kirk left, and even with Kirk, like I always felt like it was. I wasn't a big Kirk fan. I don't know if you knew that,
Kirk's stuck
Mel,
in his
but
ways. He's stuck in his way. He is who he is.
I didn't like Kirk. But you know what I'm saying? Like we don't have a quarterback. We don't know. We don't know what's gonna happen. Because Kyler could suck. There's a world where Kyler could suck. I'm not saying it's like impossible.
But Rap though, I mean, look at it this way. This is how I'm looking at it. This competition has brought the best out of him because I think Kylo's a little arrogant, but KO's like, no, like this is not your team. This is a QB competition, and they're kind of.
I don't agree with that, Mel.
Hold on, let me
Go ahead.
Let me land. I got you. So QB competition obviously raised JJ play. Like I said, the kid is out with the QB specialist or whatever during the off season, doing some extra work while everybody else is vacationing. I think KO has been in his ear about the whole situation the whole way, even when about getting Kyler. And I think he's like he said, like even JJ said, we're both like students, and they kind of blew that out the water, which was crazy. But no, it's been a competition. It's brought the best out of him. And JJ, he's got NFL experience. He's played some NFL games. Obviously, Kyler has. He's got NFL experience. So they're both experienced. One has way more experience than the other, but they have played in the NFL. They have NFL seasons under their belt, one more than the other. The competition raises their play level. I think this is a good thing for us. I think, and this is a good thing to have because now we have two NFL starting quarterbacks. If we lose one, we got one as compared to last year. We got a hurt.
But in my opinion, one of them's not good.
And a Max Rosemer that has never seen an NFL game before. So
yeah,
I
but my thing
we're
is,
actually
Mel,
in a good position, Rap. No,
but my thing is, Mel, one of them we know isn't good. That's your boy JJ McCarthy. He ain't good, bruh. Like if we gotta go into a season with JJ McCarthy being the starter, bro, we not gonna be that good. Bro. Can we agree to that, bro?
My point is he has NFL experience, and he
does have NFL experience.
Yeah, we're going with Kyler Murray, and push come to shove, we're gonna go with JJ, who is a much improved, regardless of what anybody got to say.
I don't know where you getting this much improved from, man.
You think he's not improved?
Because you said you don't put any weight on preseason games. So if you're saying he's much improved from the final game he played last year to now, where are you seeing him much improved from?
We've been doing videos. We've been talking about this since when was OTAs? When was OTAs? A few months ago. Like, do I gotta go back? All the interceptions, college
talking about practice.
JJ is smoking them.
I mean,
like
listen,
this all from OTAs to minicamp.
Not a game. We talking about practice.
We talking about practice.
I was running my mouth when I heard it. I had to stop. My bad.
Not a game. We talking about practice.
My bad. I should have shut up. I ain't hearing right, man. I messed up the
practice,
moment. Bruh. Talking about practice. You should have played the AI one.
That's the one it is, man. Look.
See, I was running my mouth.
I mean, listen, we talking about practice. Not a game. Not a game. We talking about practice.
We talking about practice, bro.
But bro, all year this has been the headlines all over ESPN, all over. Like it's been because, like I said, it was 90-10 at first, and he's been whooping them. So they came again, like, come on, man. And
then you know that was cap.
The threes. He's running with the twos and the threes. Like,
Mel, you do know the.
You can't tell me he hasn't improved. Or you haven't seen any improvements from the footwork they have.
What?
I did a video on it. What's his name? Daniels. Like professional quarterbacks doing videos on his footwork is different. His throwing motion is everything's different. You don't see any improvements. Is what you're telling me? It's the same quarterback.
I don't, bruh. I
actually
see regression, bruh. I actually see regression.
What?
Yes. I feel like his confidence has flown out the window. Like I feel like his confidence, like that ship has sailed.
Kyler Murray is sucking with the ones.
Bro, we watched him in preseason his rookie year ball the hell out.
It's the same quarterback. We're watching him because we didn't know he was going to get injured. We're preparing him we're watching him run with the twos and threes, and we're watching Kyler suck with the ones, and we're still like, whatever.
You keep saying Kyler sucking with the ones. Where you getting that from?
Bro.
Talk to me. Where you get it? Where are you getting that from? I'm just curious. When is Kyler sucked with the ones? I'm just curious.
Okay. He didn't play this game.
He didn't play last game either, but like 10
Yeah,
passes.
he did. They started with him the first. I'm
Or
not even like
he threw the ball 3 times.
They didn't score a touchdown.
I think last week he only threw the ball like 3 times, didn't he? Like he only played like 1 series.
That's my point. He's running with the one. He has some good plays, but he's not impressing me with the ones, bro. I'm not gonna like bash him.
Bro, you're judging. So wait a minute.
He's running with the ones.
You're saying Kyler Murray is trash with the ones from 5 football plays? Come on.
No,
man.
from all training camp.
I don't know, man. I don't see where you're getting. I don't see where you're getting.
Training camp football don't count. Training camp football don't count.
No, it counts.
Practice. We're talking about practice.
It counts, but I'll agree that it counts. I just want you to say that it counts for JJ too, because that's what you said. You're not. It's preseason. It's practice. So I just want to make sure we're on the same page. Like if we gonna talk like that about Kyler, why can't we talk like that about JJ?
I'm not saying you can't. Like everybody's like I'm like the only
preseason games is not
in the world
good,
right now. After today, I gotta be the only JJ apologist.
No, you got a couple. It's a couple of y'all.
It's a couple of us.
Yeah,
I'm not by myself.
No, you ain't by yourself. You ain't by yourself.
Okay.
There's still
because I'm one of them. I'm one of them dudes. If I believe in what I believe in, I'm on.
No, and I respect that, bro. That's why I rock with you because
I thought I was the only one.
You stand on your business, like you believe what you believe and you stand on it. So, like, I got respect for people like that. Not that I'm not saying that I don't agree with it, and I don't think you're right, but still, yeah, at least you standing on your business because you do got a lot of people that will go with the crowd. So, like, whatever the crowd's saying, they're just gonna do that just so they're not alone. I don't mind being alone. I've been alone in plenty corners. You feel me? I'm alone in an Ivan Pace corner. I
knew we had that in common, my bro. You know what I'm saying? I knew it was something about you, dog.
Sometimes you gotta stand
Ivan
alone.
Pace guy? I'm an Ivan Pace guy. So hold on. Well, Ivan Pace can't start over no Blake Cashman and no goddamn Eric Wilson.
Nah, he can't start over them. Nah.
Yeah, he's got great potential. I like Ivan.
Yeah, I like Ivan too. I don't think he can start over them. Yeah. But he's a UDFA. You know what I mean? Like, I always say, even having the conversation of him starting over them guys is enough for me for a guy like Ivan Pace, who's an undrafted free agent. It's the same type of story that we about to see with this Jacob Thomas kid, to be real. His shit, he looked like he balling.
That's crazy. Man. It's crazy you're mentioning that, and I did kind of see him, but I'm not gonna lie. I didn't have him on my I wasn't thinking of. But no, I'm gonna pay more attention. He did ball out though.
Yeah, no, he did ball out.
Flying around, yeah.
Chevy said, shout out everybody in the chat too, man. I know I haven't shouted y'all out in the chat tonight. Y'all know we have a guest on, and I already knew like tonight. Me and Mel, we're gonna go back and forth about the quarterback. But shout out like boom, I see you, man. Delton was good, Lone Wolf, Vikings Wild, Chevy, Barber, Fade You Up, Jason was good. Y'all getting active in the chat, man. Shout out to y'all. If y'all want to put some comments in the chat, man, we'll go through some. How much longer you got, bro? You got like 15 more minutes, bro?
Yeah, bro. I took a little power nap. I told you.
All right, good, man. We got Skull and Roll in the building. Mr. I want to mark. Let's go, my Skull, bro. I already know when I go through these comments. Unk in the building. Shout out TK. I see you, man. I know we go through these comments. They're going to be nasty. Shout out Andrew.
I know I know they let me have it, bro. I glanced at the chat.
Oh, they on your top. Oh, Lee.
Bro, I glanced at the chat a few times. I'm like, let me look away. Look away. Look this way, because
you might not want to look at that chat, brother.
Yeah, man. My thing is he like it's just too early. I'm just not ready to give up on this kid. I'm sorry.
Hey, but we're passionate though, bro. Like, you know how our community goes, bro. Like we passionate, and I will say I'm okay saying, bro, we're impatient. And I'll even say like,
oh my God.
Even somebody like me, bro, I'll say with JJ McCarthy, some people can say, well, Rap, you're a little impatient because you told us it's going to take time. You told us, let's believe in the kid. And I did. And I advocated for that on my channel that gets some views, right? That I have people that rally behind my channel. So like, I take responsibility for that. But I'm also man enough to take responsibility to say that I was wrong. And now I'm asking you guys to forgive me and jump on with me and admit that, listen, we just called this shot wrong, bruh. Like, you can't get every shot right, bruh.
Rap. Don't
we
watch
called
your word,
the shot wrong, bro.
Your tongue is it's the most powerful weapon. Watch your word, because if this kid career, if it goes his way, it's other. Because I know some other teams are watching him. If something happened, it's not over yet. I know Kyler's the starter. If something happened, JJ come in. If my prediction goes well and he gets significant play time, and Kyler stink and he start balling out, what are you gonna say then? You was wrong again.
But what I'm going
You're gonna go
off
like
of,
this and come back this
no,
way and
what
come
I'm
back this way?
going off of, Mel, is this.
I'm
Is
just messing with
based off of the evidence, because I'm very evidence based, bruh. Like, you know, I like to
Likewise.
see evidence, and then I like to then use that evidence to make my opinion, to then state my opinions and stuff, right?
Gotta make
And
sense.
like
Logic.
what I'm thinking is, if the case goes down where Kyler Murray, something doesn't work out or he gets injured or something, then
Or he just sucks.
or he just sucks, right? The chances of JJ coming in and being a world beater are slim to none based off of what we've been seeing. And to be honest with you, I think Carson Wentz gives us a way better chance to win football games if Kyler goes down than JJ ever will.
And I
Like
disagree.
facts.
And I disagree.
And how do
That's
you
one of the
disagree
points
with
why I
that off
disagree.
watching what you've been watching?
Because I think he plays better with a chip on his shoulder. He's been listening to the crowd. He knows everybody's been talking trash. That's why he's been playing with an extra little chip on his shoulder. And I'm telling you, if JJ freaking McCarthy gets a damn chance to play in this season coming up, y'all see. You're wrong about him. You're wrong. He's a champion, bro. The boy been a champion all his life. I've
heard you say that, bro, because I used that tape.
Michigan didn't need him to throw a lot, bro. Like he's a winner.
Shout out Gypsy, man. Gypsy was in the building. Shout out Gypsy Trails. What's good, OG? Hey, look.
Well, you hear me though, rap? You hear me though, rap? If he was to come, mark my word, if he gets a chance to play this season, he's gonna ball out.
But okay, Mel, I hear you with that, right?
Because he's that kind of a player. He plays with a chip on his shoulder. He knows what's going on. He's been here.
I bet.
You know what I'm saying?
I like that. Because I've heard you state about how JJ's a winner, and I've used that line 1,001 times too. Because that was my whole thing. Okay, JJ's won at every level. But let me inform you on some news about your boy Kyler Murray. He also has won at every level in his whole life. Know how many state titles he won? He was the best quarterback in Texas. In high school. You know that's different. That ain't shout out to Minnesota. But that's different from being the best quarterback in Minnesota is being the best quarterback in Texas is way different from being the best quarterback in Minnesota.
Weren't he like Mr. Football? Weren't he like Mr. Football?
Mr. Football, 2 years in a row. Junior and senior year. Now check this out. He also went on to college. And it translated to college at the next level because why? He won the Heisman. Best football player in the nation. How do you ignore that? And
then when he got to the NFL, what happened? Stop winning?
No, it ain't. He won Rookie of the Year.
Huh?
No, it ain't, because he won Rookie of the Year. We're right when he got to the NFL on a bad team, a team that didn't trade up for him, a team that was getting the first pick overall because they were just that bad.
You know who Carson Wentz remind me? I mean, you know who Kyler Murray remind me of? Even though he's flashier. You know who had more wins than Kyler Murray and made the playoffs? Andy Dalton.
Andy Dalton has more wins than Kyler Murray?
Yeah. They were in the playoffs every year. They were the one team that made the playoffs every year and lost.
Oh, listen.
Remember what's his name? Made the playoffs every year but just lost. He was the one they were the one team that couldn't get over that hump. At least Dalton was making the playoffs. Murray wasn't.
No, that's a fact. And this is a great take, too, by Lennox. Shout out Lennox, because Tim Tebow is a prime example, too, of like the whole, hey, he's been a winner at every level. Because Tim Tebow.
Thank you, Tim Tebow.
Tim Tebow was a winner at every level.
Got to the league. The NFL is another monster.
Exactly. And that's what I'm saying about, and that's my take about JJ McCarthy is, yes, even though he's been a winner in college and shit, the NFL just might be on another level for him, bro.
We saw him make that change in one season. That's my point. We saw it, and y'all steady trying to act like we don't have eyes in our heads. We saw him make a turnaround,
bro. His completion percentage was 53 something. Like, what?
Don't make me look up some stats for the last 5 games.
We can look it up. This is your thing.
Last 5 games.
You're the numbers guy, man. Let's do it.
Is that the last 5 games or the whole season?
It don't matter. Just pull up his completion percentage. It don't matter.
So, for example, he had more interceptions. He had one more. He had 13 interceptions, 12 touchdowns. Now, stats are a stubborn thing. Most of those interceptions were his first 5 games.
Yeah, we got to put the context to it for sure. No, I'm down with that. Yeah, pull up.
His last 5 is night and day.
I'll pull them up.
First 5 and last 5, night and day. I'm telling you, he changed after the Green Bay game.
All right, so let me ask you this. So let me ask you that. Would it be fair to compare Kyler Murray's first 10 games to JJ's first 10 games? Would that be a fair comparison then? Can we do that? And then make an argument from that? Because, I mean, 10 games is 10 games, right? Regardless. Like, first 10 games is first 10 games.
I mean, yeah, if you could. And to keep it honest, JJ, it'll probably be in JJ's favor because he had a whole year where he was still with the organization. No, I'm not saying record-wise. Kyler probably had a better record. I'm just saying the circumstance.
No, Kyler had better everything, brother.
No, I'm saying, no, listen. I'm being fair to Kyler. I'm saying JJ had a better circumstance because it was his second year in the organization, but his first year playing as compared to Kyler first year in the organization.
Okay. I see
so JJ had a better, so maybe Kyler had a better record, but you can't judge him off his first year because then we can do the same thing that Drake made, Caleb Williams, everybody else. That's
even Drake made him look way better than JJ, bro.
Huh?
Drake made look way better than JJ. Sorry, bro. He did.
In his 4 wins?
Yeah.
Bro, if you don't
we're going to pull it up. We're going to pull it up because you the numbers guy. I don't really be caring about
he was injured parts of that season.
You're the football nerd, Mel.
He was injured parts of that season too, but his record is not better than JJ's record. JJ has a winning record his first season playing. Like, what is wrong with y'all? They all had losing record except Jaden Daniels.
Now, he won. Listen, he had a winning record, right? He threw for 163 yards. He threw for 108 yards. He threw for 182 yards. This man can't even break 200. Now, the Dallas game, he threw for 250. I'm going to give him his props for that. He threw for 250, right? He had 2 touchdowns and an interception.
KO kept running. All right.
Hold up. Giants, because this is part of his miraculous stretch here. Giants, 9 for 14. He threw 14 times for 108 yards, no touchdowns, 1 interception. Green Bay, this was his last game. All right. He threw for 182 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions. He did absolutely nothing. We acting as if JJ won, but the defense dragged us. We beat them 16-3. We only allowed 3 points.
We're not gonna stop doing this, Rap. Like, real talk, because stats is a stubborn thing, Rap.
You wanted me to pull the numbers, bro.
He has games that he lost where he had more yards than game that he won.
Bro, hold on. Say that
again.
You
understand what I'm saying? If you want to do that, the Baltimore game, a lot of yards.
Say it.
Even the Chicago game that we lost, a lot of yards. Not the Atlanta game. He had a lot of yards in that.
I was at the Atlanta game.
The Philly game,
trash.
No. He didn't play the Philly game.
No, here's his games. He played.
He had a lot of yards.
Chicago,
he had more yards
Atlanta,
in some of those
Detroit,
games that we lost.
Which Detroit was my favorite game from JJ McCarthy last year.
He had a lot of yards in that game.
What? Which game?
The first Detroit game.
He had 143 yards.
Okay.
He had 2 touchdowns and an interception. 143.
That was the closer win as compared to the second one. That's not a lot. Okay.
Yeah, you can't win no football. You can't.
We beat Detroit with those numbers.
Franchise quarterback throwing for 143 yards. Now here's the thing.
I
said when we drafted, hear me out, Mel. When we drafted JJ McCarthy, I said in 2023, I said, listen, if the Vikings want to be successful with a quarterback like JJ McCarthy, they need to adopt Michigan's philosophy. They really do.
Why are we doing this?
I'm gonna tell you what. Hold on, hear me out.
You know what I thought you were doing? I'm sorry. Go ahead. I thought you were pulling up
this was my success story for JJ McCarthy, and I'm on wax saying this. You can go back and check the videos. It's on my channel where I said, hey, this is before we even drafted JJ. I said, listen, go after JJ McCarthy, but when you do that, you need to take Michigan's philosophy. What do I mean by that? In 2024,
that was my follow-up question.
You need to go for the top-rated running back, whether that's the draft that year, and somebody can remind me. I don't know who it was at that time, either in the draft, or you need to go after the top free agent running back that year. Okay, like you need to make sure you get the running game solidified and focus on the offensive line because the defense was already there. We had Brian Flores, we knew. So when you look at Michigan's defense, and obviously this is orange and apples kind of because it's college compared to NFL, but you still want to adopt the philosophy because that's how JJ was successful in college was what? Having a dominant defense and having a run game that can control the game. And this was what was important, Mel, is JJ McCarthy was amazing on third down. The gotta have it throw.
In college?
He was A1 on that in college. Yes, he was a beast at that. I used to hype that. That was one of my selling points for JJ McCarthy on why the Vikings should get him. Because I was like, listen, in the NFL, third down is the money down. You want a quarterback who's accurate on third down. Okay. JJ checks that box, but you have to have an offensive line and running backs that can control the clock, control the game, and don't have him dropping back 20, 30, 40 times. You can't just JJ's not that guy, bro.
Bro, why you just said it? Which is what I like. Bro, we literally beefed up the offensive line now to give it to somebody else, which I know, like, he said, we got one. I don't care, bro. That offensive line I'm looking at, and Donovan Jackson, that player, he's coming back. If he stay healthy with the two, bro, we got one of the best offensive lines. Not the best, but we got one of the best. Like, we're judging him off of the 2s and the 3s and not behind his offensive line. Like, bro, no, bro. No. So you literally just, bro, you just negated your own point. You're saying he's good behind a good offensive line, and we have a good offensive line, but you're saying no to play him?
No, I'm saying I'm looking up his first 10 games too, Jason. I'm pulling it up now. No, I'm saying that when we drafted JJ McCarthy, before you even drafted, you should have been working towards that plan. If you knew this was your guy, first of all, and you should have known that. Listen, JJ to really get the most out of a player like JJ McCarthy, you needed to make sure that you had a good running game. Why
did he get injured that first season, bro? That ruined everything.
He wouldn't have played the first season anyway.
Yes, he would have. No, yes, he would have.
Yeah, you thought he was going to beat Sam Darnold?
But you know what? Maybe. No, bro, that was the plan the whole time. Sam wasn't going to stay the starter.
You don't think so?
That was the whole talk the whole time.
Listen, Sam Darnold won us 14 games. There was no point in that season, Mel, that you would have put in JJ McCarthy. No point in that season.
That preseason, if he wouldn't have got hurt, he would have went and played after a couple games.
And it would have been a mistake.
Oh, well, maybe it was. Maybe it would have been, but I'm telling you what was going to happen. Everybody, the whole world was saying that.
I mean, I was on that train. I agree. I was on that train. I still don't think it was going to happen. I think Sam Darnold was going to be the starter regardless. But I was on that train, though. I was on that train of JJ should be.
I remember that was the plan, and even KO said it in the way he was performing.
But we would have been wrong, though.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
We would have been wrong, bro.
Whatever.
Yeah, we would have been wrong. I ain't gonna lie.
Sam Darnold need to send JJ a little thank you package. Like, hey, appreciate you being injured all season. You know what I'm saying?
So let's hold on. Let me see if I can go to. Hold on. Give me 1 second, y'all. I'm trying to navigate this because I want to try to find. Here we go. Let's see. College first 10 games. So 2019. So his first game ever, 308 yards, 2 touchdowns. All right. It was a tie, 27. That's Kyler Murray's first game, bro. Like, next game, 349 yards. He ain't have no touchdowns or nothing. Then he had 173, but then 241. So let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so all the way down to Tampa. All right. Then you got 241, 253, 340 again, 104, 220, 241, and 324.
I'm gonna hit you with the smoky. Why you bringing up old stuff?
No, we're going off first 10 games. Going off first 10 games.
Bro, why are we like? So I thought you was gonna look. You know what I thought you was gonna do, Rap? You know what I thought you was gonna do?
We were
talking about his rookie class. I thought you was gonna go into Drake May's number, Caleb Williams' numbers,
all the dudes'
numbers.
We could do that.
Their rookie season.
We could do that.
I thought that's what you were gonna do.
No, I thought we were gonna. I asked you. I said, "Hey, would it be fair?"
No, it's cool. It's cool. You do what you want.
I said, "Would it be fair to compare Kyler Murray's first 10 games to JJ's first 10 games?"
Oh, no, my bad. I ain't. No.
That's what I said. That's what I said. No, I'm down to look up whatever, bro. We there now. You know what I mean?
Because my point is they all sucked, and none of their franchise walked away from them after them sucking because they know this is an investment. Only the Vikings are like, well, we're ready to win right now, and we have a great defense, and he's not ready, so get rid of him. As compared to everybody else, like what if New England would have did that to Drake May?
Check this out.
In the next season, it ended up in a damn Super Bowl.
Bro, Drake May's first full game, he threw for 243 yards and goddamn 3 touchdowns. His next game, he threw for 276 yards and 2 touchdowns. After that, he started. Look, man, listen. these numbers, bro, they really not even compare. I'm being real. It don't make JJ look good, bro. Like when you
No. Those are good numbers. And what was his record? His rookie season?
Well, he lost all 3 of those games for sure. It looks like he only played 3. I thought he played 4 too.
Bro, do you know in football you can throw all you want while you're playing comeback? Those can
Hold on. Is that the right one? Hold on.
They're called padded numbers. Those are meaningless numbers. You know those. We're trying to come back and the defense is letting you play, but you end up losing anyway. You know those last low. You're down a few scores and the defense is just keeping everything in front of them, and you're just getting unnecessary for nothing numbers.
Bro, hey, look, Mel, you trying hard, bro. You trying super hard, bro, but it ain't.
Okay, Drake May had great numbers in those losses.
It ain't the same, bro.
Drake May had great numbers in those losses.
Like, look at this number right here, right? For his 2025 season. This man threw for 4,300 yards, 31 touchdowns, and 8 interceptions. Is there a world where you can see JJ McCarthy doing that?
Was his record?
Oh, this is last year. Last year, I don't know. They were what, 12-5 or something?
Yeah. And that was the season after his team didn't quit on him. Yeah.
Bro, quit or not, Drake
that was
May
the
is
season
miles
after
ahead
he
of our boy.
That was the season after he was a loser as a rookie. But his team knows you are an investment.
But can we put the context? Can we put the context
there?
Bo
Nix, they all sucked their first season. All of them. They all sucked. They all lost their first season.
Okay, so my thing is this. If they sucked, bruh, I'm concerned on what JJ was then. Because if we're gonna say that they just straight up sucked with those type of numbers, then that means JJ needs to be in the XFL some motherfucking way, bruh. Let's be real.
JJ had better. He had a winning season his first year playing. And we're like, no, we're going to move away from him as compared to those franchises who their quarterbacks. You're going off of numbers, padded numbers. You're not looking.
No, you wanted me to bring the stats up. I'm not a huge numbers guy like that. I use them, but I'm not, But it doesn't really matter to me.
Now in sport, don't the dubs is what matters? You hear that all the time, right?
Facts.
The dubs matter.
But the context matters too. For example, if we're winning games where the opposing teams. No, listen. This is where the context matters. If we're winning games where teams are only scoring 7 points, 10 points, but yet we're only scoring 13, you look at that as, well, yeah, the quarterback, he only had to throw 103 yards and we won the game. Now, do we just credit that to JJ McCarthy, or do we say Brian Flores and the defense drug our ass through that game?
No, that's game planning. Like, if there are games where I don't need my quarterback to throw a lot, if the defense is performing, I just need him to manage the game. That's strictly on the head coach. If I'm looking at a game, right? I'm looking at a game, a low-scoring game, to where this defense is outperforming the offense of the other team, and they have a slight lead the whole game, right? And I see this other team is just running the ball a lot or like short low. That is and KOC does that too. He does that a lot too.
I'm not even going to bring up Caleb Williams.
Have a lot of close wins, huh?
I said I'm not even going to bring Caleb Williams stats in because it's just going to blow him out the water. Like, it ain't even. Is there anything you try to do, bro? It just ain't going to look good for JJ McCarthy.
Look at the dubs. Please look at the dubs. Don't look at extra come from behind yards that you still lose the game. Don't look at yards where you got a lot of yards but you still lost the game. Please look at the dubs.
Okay, so would you say that Max Brosmer is a better quarterback than Drake May because he won his first 2 games? Because he had a better record in his first 2 or 3 games.
They're like not even welterweight. They're like featherweight and heavyweight. They're not even in the same class.
So at what point do we take out the wins and just look at the player and say, okay, JJ McCarthy compared to Drake May just has
they're in the same class. They're in the same class.
You mean like the same draft class is what you're saying?
No, like the same caliber of player.
No, they're not. I think JJ McCarthy.
You're placing Max Brosmer on the level of JJ McCarthy and Drake May in him?
No, I'm saying JJ McCarthy. No, what I'm saying is JJ McCarthy is not in the same class with Drake May, Jaden Daniels, or Caleb Williams, or even damn near Bo Nix.
Yeah, because his franchise is doing him like how those other guys' franchise are doing him. What do you mean?
Oh,
They have
don't do
2
it,
seasons
Mel.
under their belt, bro. They have a whole season on him, and he's the only one in this situation. That's been my point the whole time. He's the only one that his team is doing like this out of all those quarterbacks, and he had a winning record his first year playing as compared to them. Are you not seeing that's the we're being what's the word?
Mel,
That's my whole point. I'm trying to point out here. We're being dumb as compared
I
to those
hear
other
what you're
franchises.
saying, but I brought the numbers up for the
They all
so-called
had
winning
losing
record.
records as compared to him, and we're the one who's like we're walking away, and they're not, even though their quarterback sucked.
Mel,
That's my point.
but the numbers are way different, bro. And I
You're going
and
to
I
the
feel
numbers.
you. I
I'm going
feel
to the
you
dubs.
I feel you on the dubs, bro.
Dubs, West
But
Side.
again, I feel you on the dubs, bro. But again, 163 yards passing.
Where you lost, where you were playing comeback, and the defense was giving you
No,
yards.
this is JJ. 108 yards. 182 yards.
You're a football guy, right? You're a football guy. Come on, bro. When you see the quarterback have a lot of yards and he lost, and it's not like a super close game where it was like a shootout and they just lost at the last minute by a field goal, that's respectable. But when you see like they lost by like a few scores and the quarterbacks, that was a comeback game. They tried coming back, and it didn't happen. You got a lot of yards in a game where y'all got beat by 2 scores at least. That's literally what those games are.
Yeah, I don't think we're on the same page. It's fine, bro. I see what you're saying. You're saying your point is don't pay attention to whether he threw 3 interceptions and
they didn't need him to. Yes.
It doesn't matter. Like he's better just because the team won. The Vikings won, so that makes him a better quarterback. Is kind of what that's what it sounds like your argument is, bro.
What I'm saying is there are games where we didn't need him to throw a lot. There were games where we did need him to throw a lot. We still lost, like the Baltimore game.
But he's never thrown a lot.
Or like what I'm saying is there are games where we lost where we try to come back as compared to games where we won and he had less yards. I know I ain't tripping. I should have looked this up. Like that Atlanta. I know there are games where we lost and he had more yards as compared to games where we won and he had less yards.
No, there's a bunch of like most of the time the games we won, like from what I'm looking, because I have it right here. Hold on.
He has less yards than the games we lost, right?
Like the games we won, like here's the games we won. He had 163 yards, but this game, the Dallas game, he had 250. That was his highest.
Most games, yeah.
That was his most yards.
That 98 yard drive was a part of that and all of that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, look, you. I don't know what your argument is a little all over the place, my brother.
No, I'm simply
I don't get where you at, my brother. I don't get where you at, man.
I'm simply saying when you see a lot of yards in a game where a QB lost by at least 2 scores, which is 10 points at least.
Yeah, you're talking about like how Kirk Cousins used to do, like get the padded stat. Like
argue
about how he threw for 4,000 yards.
Yeah,
2,000 of them were from playing from behind and
a bunch of meaningless yards.
Yeah,
like those Drake made those Drake made games. Those Drake made those garbage yards. Those Drake made games that you mentioned. That's what those were. They all had those games, a few of them.
Nah, Drake May took his team to the Super Bowl, bro. Those were different.
No, I'm talking about his rookie season where he had a few of those. Like, you remember we went over a few minutes ago where he had like a few hundred yards, but they still lost.
Right.
Yeah, those are like garbage yards, bro. Like y'all still lost. And then next season,
I hear you, man. But
the kid goes to the Super Bowl, bro. What if New England would have been like, you sucked, you only won 4 games and you sucked. We're gonna go to somebody else, a veteran we're gonna get Kyle. Nah, bro, they didn't abandon their quarterback. They came back and went to the damn Super Bowl.
All right, so
Vikings fans.
Let's we've been going at, man. Shout out my dog Mel though, man. This was a good conversation. I think if anything, people learned a lot about you tonight and your stance on JJ McCarthy and the Minnesota Vikings and kind of where we should move forward with the quarterback position. And at the end of the day, me and you both want the same thing. I think everybody in the chat, that's the great thing about this whole thing we do called YouTube and just coming together as a community talking Vikings, because the truth of the matter is we care who's at quarterback, but the end game is just win a damn Super Bowl, bro. Go win.
All about the purple.
Bro. Yeah, like that's why I did that on my on my new intro. As y'all know, it's like just go win the game, bro. Like, facts. Just go win the game, bro. Like, that's all that really matters, in my opinion. So,
but rap though, I don't know. Maybe I haven't been paying attention. Has this fan base been more split ever?
It's been more split with Kirk Cousins for sure.
No, I'm talking about, bro. You got the Kyler lovers, you got the Kyler haters, you got the JJ lovers, you got the JJ haters, you got the KOC lovers, you got the KOC haters, you got the. It's crazy as hell. Yeah. And then you got the ones where it's like, forget everybody, burn them down. You always got those. Those are my favorite ones. Burn it down every year. Burn it down. Start over.
Yeah. Nah, I'm never on that train of burn it down. I think we're still a good team. You know what I mean? Like, I think where I'm done with when it comes to JJ McCarthy is first of all, I'm done coddling the dude. Like, I'm done. He's not a baby.
I feel you.
It's not, oh, well, protect him. He shouldn't play in the preseason because he might get hurt, or he's only played X amount of games, so we can't really judge him yet. I'm kind of just done with those conversations. It's like, bro, at the end of the day, he a grown-ass man. He in the NFL. We need to see, bro. Like, facts, bro. We got to see this. Now, we can put that blame on Kevin O'Connell, because obviously Kevin O'Connell wants to go a different direction. He don't believe in JJ, because if he did, he wouldn't have went after Kyler Murray. He would have kept Carson Wentz and said, JJ, hey, we going on year 2 where you're actually physically able to go play. Now, this is your team. Let's do it.
It's a risk. Even he can believe in him all he wants, but if he gets injured again, his job, then would have been like, well, why don't you not? He still believes in him. I just think he had to bring some insurance in. He just had to. I think he still believes in him. Damn, I wanted to say something.
I don't think he believes in him. Man.
I forgot. I was going to say something, man, but I forgot. It's cool though. I think he still believes in his quarterback, man. He just had to cover his ass, you know.
So, a scenario where JJ doesn't get an opportunity to come in this year, which would be best case scenario in my opinion, where Kyler Murray plays the whole season. So? I think that would be best case scenario is Kyler Murray comes in and he gets clicking with Justin Jefferson and shit, bro. Facts. And Jordan Addison. That's the best case scenario. As we see DeAndre Hopkins, but on a whole different level because it's Justin Jefferson.
What if the Sam Darnold situation happens? What if somebody offers him more money?
What if somebody offers who more money?
Another team.
Kyler?
He's here. His contract is
well,
he can do what he wants.
That will be the Vikings malpractice if they decide to if Kyler comes out and we win 14 games again and he balls out and throws over 3,800 yards, close to 4,000 yards, and you let him walk behind some more money, then that's the Vikings' fault. And we deserve every downfall that's coming to us if we got to go into 2027 season with JJ as the quarterback. Then that's just going to be where it's going to be.
See where I'm going?
I don't think they're going to do that, though.
Now, this kid that we've let another person come take his job, we rally and somebody offered Collins another money and he walked. Now we got to go back to this kid. Like, see what happened was, we still love you. It was just,
but that doesn't mean he's going to be good though.
If he's not good, I won't blame him. Really? Y'all gonna do me like this and expect me to come here and be Superman after this?
But that's the thing. Like so then at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. Like we still gonna have a quarterback problem.
It's a possibility we lose both of them now. I don't think it's gonna happen, but that possibility is there if JJ doesn't play and college.
JJ can get traded.
And exactly. And somebody like, y'all, this all right. I'm just here. I did a live the other day. I'm like, I told y'all this is what y'all wanted, right? After the name Kyler the QB1, I did a live saying, all right, this is what y'all want, because I knew it was gonna happen. This is what y'all wanted. This is what y'all got. And people are still hating on JJ. Okay, bro. Kyler is QB1. Jeez.
Yeah.
What else y'all want? He sucked. Get rid of him. Okay, Kyler is QB1. Hey, y'all don't come screaming back our way. Yeah. If Kyler suck, if Kyler does good and he walk away because I don't owe y'all any loyalty, and another team just simply offers him more money, then we're looking at JJ like, we still love you. You still love us, right? Don't you? This thing can go bad a bunch of different ways. I just hope people know what we're doing. And
it could. I'm gonna tell you why I believe it's different with Kyler really quick though. Is Kyler grew up a Minnesota Vikings fan his whole life. He's been a Vikings fan. Like he's playing for his favorite team. I don't know why people act like that doesn't matter, bro. That matters.
It's about the money, man. It's a business.
No, it's not.
Lovey-dovey stuff y'all trying to throw in here, man.
He's made enough money, bro. He ain't
all them
about
quarterbacks,
no money.
all those players had favorite teams.
He's not Kirk Cousins,
they go after their money.
He's not Kirk Cousins, bro. Kirk Cousins was all about the bag.
This is a business. This is not personal.
I get that. But what I'm saying is it's personal when you get to play for your favorite team, though. It probably is personal for certain players.
Maybe
Not
you're
every
right.
player, but what I will say is Kyler has expressed that his household was all about the Minnesota Vikings
He
as
did
a
say
young
that.
kid. So, like to me, I feel like there's an emotional attachment there. I just think of myself as a Vikings fan. I couldn't imagine if my favorite team that I rooted for my whole life, and now I get an opportunity to be the quarterback for that team. And I know the door is wide open for me to really take over the team. It isn't like I'm coming to be a backup. Like I'm coming, they're giving me the keys. I got Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison. I got a coach that everybody praises and says he's the whisperer and the wizard of offense. I mean, shit, bro. Like, this is a golden opportunity for Kyler Murray. I think that if he plays good and we offer him money, it doesn't have to be world-beating money. I think he's just going to sign the deal just because he wants to stay in Minnesota and finish his career on his favorite team. To
So,
me,
Rap.
I think that's a thing.
So, Rap, you heard everything you just said, right? So, if Kyler Murray sucks this year, I don't need no excuses. Favorite team. He's with the QB Whisperer now. He got a lot of experience. Mr. Heisman winner, Mr. number 1 overall pick. Oh my God! Forget the whole narrative about Arizona. Okay. It was the Cardinals' fault. It was them. It wasn't Kyler Murray's fault. It was the Cardinals' fault. Bad organization. They didn't do this and this and this and that.
Yeah.
Okay. He's the QB1 now. Hey, JJ McCarthy haters, can y'all chill for a little bit? Y'all got what y'all wanted. He's the QB1 now. Okay. Y'all got what y'all wanted. Praises, your prayers were answered. You got it. We're moving forward. I'm gonna. What's the date? What's the date? This is August 22nd. I'm gonna write this goddamn date down. I'm gonna do it after the show. I'm gonna put a pin in this. The season is right around the damn corner.
It is.
We will see. Will see. He has Juwan Jennings. I actually think we got the best receiving trio in the league.
No, that's a fact. I agree.
You have a great offensive line. You got so many running backs. I don't even know where. We don't even need Aaron Jones. Like, you have everything. Just like Arizona, but people are ignoring that. You have the QB Whisperer now.
Bro, you can't tell me that Arizona ever had a team like us, bro. Arizona ain't never had a team with a defensive coordinator like Brian Flores and just like all the pieces. It never.
Disagree, but I digress. Okay. He has everything. Okay. JJ been running with the second team. They're whooping him. And we're going to ignore everything that's been going on. Cool. Ignore the whole summer. Ignore the spring. Cool. It's his team. He hasn't earned it, in my opinion, but cool. I already know he was going to. This is it. I'm going to put a pin in this. I'm going to make a note, and I'm all right. Because I've been right all off season. I've been telling people, "Oh, you suck." It's not because if JJ hadn't performed like how he has, oh my God, he would have been crucified 10 times over. He's still being crucified off of this preseason game, a few incompletions. Cool. We're not gonna talk about the good. We're gonna talk. Cool. Y'all got it now.
Yeah.
My dog D Woods is like, I'm done. Everybody's done.
Hey, I can't wait till you tap on D Woods show again, man. Hey,
I gotta go holler at him.
Real quick, man. Before we get out of here, bruh. We Skull Fest 2026. Go get your tickets now. I hope to see you guys September 12th at Crooked Pint downtown Minneapolis, man. It's gonna be a great night. The night before the home opener, where we get to watch Kyler Murray go out there and play quarterback. Not Mel's boy, man. It ain't happening. You feel me? Like, he ain't going down, bro. Like, he ain't coming out there.
Yeah, I got what y'all want.
Yeah,
I'm gonna show up.
With you, bro.
That sound lit. I'm gonna show up. Hey, you more of an OG up in here. Let me know.
No, you gotta pop out. You live in the cities, right?
I'm right down the street from the stadium.
You gotta pop out, bro. You gotta pop out for sure.
Skull Fest, all of that. I'm there.
Yeah, man. Like, we gonna be in the building, so make sure y'all tap in with us, man, for sure. Get your tickets now, RSVP, and also make sure you get your Skull Fest merch. Go tap in, grab your hat, grab your shirt, so that you can come to the event dripping, man. I can't wait to see you guys. That shit's right around the corner now, man. This is exciting, exciting times, man. So, look, man, Mel, this was a fire show, though, man. Although we may not agree on the quarterback, I think we agree with everything else about the team. And I think we also can agree that we just want our team to win, man.
Yeah.
We just want our team to win the Super Bowl. So,
yeah. And I don't hate Kyler.
Yeah,
I don't hate Kyler, man. I just don't like how JJ has been treated. I don't hate Kyler Murray. And
I'm mad at you for having your opinion and how you feel, bro.
And I'm just a guy that I look at the numbers. I mean, not numbers. I look at the dubs. Like I
was about to
said.
say, you got mad at me for pulling up the numbers. Now you look at the numbers,
No,
man.
that's
You
fine. I
confusing
corrected
the
it
shit
in
out of me, man.
half of a second. I look at the numbers and I look at the numbers matters in the dubs, or like I said, those super close games that could have went either way, and one team won by like a last minute field goal.
Yeah.
You know, a shootout. I respect a shootout, big number loss. I respect that.
Yeah.
But anyway, I don't hate Kyler Murray, man. I just don't. I disagree with the whole how JJ has been treated and everything. And he's the starting quarterback. I'm gonna root for him, but I'm a you know I look at dubs, I look at stats too. I'm a numbers guy too, but like I said, the wins matter. And you know, just looking at his history, he hasn't proven to get over that hump, man. You know, and that's what I'm skeptical about. And it's people just are forgetting about all of that, and it's like, well, he's here now with us, and he's gonna succeed because look at Sam. Yeah. Well, look at Kirk. Look at, you know, other people. You know, so I'm gonna be rooting for Kyle. It's my team. I'm rooting for my team. You know, I want us to succeed, obviously. So I'm gonna root for the quarterback. But I'm a JJ fan. I'm a JJ McCarthy fan. So whatever.
That's a fact, man. Stand on your business, man. Hey, shout out to y'all in the chat, man. Appreciate y'all. If you can, make sure you hit the like button on the way out so this video will push even afterwards. This was a post-game show, but it was more of a let's talk about our quarterback situation. But I think it was a great show, though, man. Y'all got to hear a lot of back and forth about the situation at hand for the Minnesota Vikings. But hey, not a great win today. We lost. Shout out Jersey with the 100 gifted ×2. My guy, man. I'll see y'all soon. Love y'all. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to my guy over there at Talk Football with me. Holla at your boy skis.